What up? What up? What up? It's Mister 6ft8, grown and sexy Friday. Hey, get your freak on. Hey, hey, get your freak on. Hey, hey, I get your freak on. One time for your mind. Hey, hey, two times for your mind. Three times for your mind. Four times for your mind. What's going on, y'all? Get in here. I'm waiting for everybody to come on chat. Let's see who's in here. Oh. All right, then. All right. I see my guest in here. I see my guest. I see my guest. I'm trying to give everybody a chance to get on. Let's see. See, can I add this? I see you back there. I see you back there in the background. I see you back there. I'm trying to, give it some time to marinate. Give it some time to marinate. I see you back there. I see you back there, boo. I see you. You're looking fine. You're looking fine. You're looking like a whole snack. While y'all doing that, while I'm getting this set up. All right, I see people coming in. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get right on ahead and started here. I don't see my other people in here, but nonetheless, it's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. So welcome to Grown and Sexy Fridays. Mister 6ft8, one time. Twerk a little bit, everybody. Hey, hey. Twerk a little bit, everybody. Hey, hey. Twerk a little bit, everybody. Hey, hey. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Hey, hey. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Hey, hey. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Hey, hey. All right. I'm gonna get down. I ain't gonna bust my ass. Y'all. I'm gonna sit on down. Y'all been gone for a minute. I've been through some things, but it's all good. That's who I'm looking for. Okay. All right, hold on.
Hey, honey.
Damn. What's going on, love?
Not much. How are you feeling?
I'm just glad to be back in the number one more time.
Okay. Well, I look a hot, horrid mess, so I just said,
Whatever.
let me cut this. Whatever. I'm
Girl,
just like,
you always say, hey, Kayla. Hey, Erica, you always say you look a hot mess and you be looking just fine, honey. I'll be looking at them pictures. I'll be seeing you on Instagram up here giving it to us now.
I try sometimes. I have to try, but right now, I look a mess.
Look, let me find out you got a porn hub somewhere. You got a
Oh,
whole another person somewhere down deep down inside. Let me find out.
no.
Let me find out. Let me
Well,
find out.
no, ain't none of that going on. Even though I did get asked a couple of times, and I was like, no.
Okay. All right. But look, I can see why. After looking at them pictures,
Oh, please.
I'll
You're,
be peeping.
uh-uh.
I'll be peeping you out now. Don't think I'm not. I'll be peeping you out. I know I'm down here in Georgia, but I can look. I ain't dead, damn it. I ain't dead. I ain't dead, honey.
Well, thank you. That's sweet, but
Honey, I'll
you
take
ain't try. Don't be trying to get me cussed out tonight,
look. I'll take this ice cream and dick it and put it all. Look,
Lord. Where's the rest of the? Where's everybody else?
look. That's
What's
what I'm
going on?
trying to find. I sent them hoes the link. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I'm on time. I'm on time.
Yeah, you was. I came in here like a couple of times, and I was waiting for the rest of them to come.
I am on time tonight. Look, I am
I
on
saw your I saw your MJ video.
time.
You a little
Yeah,
heated, wasn't you? You a little heated.
just a little bit, just a little bit. Where is Savon? That's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to at least wait for Savon to come on here. I know she's
I
somewhere
don't
around here.
know. Let me see if I can text
Let
text
me
her.
drop. Let me drop the link because I'm kind of working. I kind of
She
got
did
stuff.
say something. She said something about running late, but
Oh,
text
she
her
running late.
again.
Oh, okay. She running late. Well, she running late, honey. We'll go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and get
But how
started.
much late? I mean, she needs to get her butt on here for real.
Where Jasmine at?
You know
I see.
what? I don't know. Did you? Well, you did text us the link, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe
I
they'll
see.
come on.
It's all good. They'll catch on. Anywho, I just want to let y'all know I have a special guest in the house tonight. Have a little treat for y'all. We gonna kind of switch this thing up. You know, this is somebody that has become very near and dear to my heart and everything. You know, I just want to see him and put a disclaimer out here before I bring him on that I have not had sexual relations with this person. I have not had sexual relations, in the words of Bill Clinton. I did not Monica Lewinsky and all that good stuff. I did not have sexual relations. So with that being said, let me go ahead and just bring my guest in of the hour. Let me bring him in. Let me see, can I bring him in? Hold on. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. Bam. There you go. Just like that. Only you. Hey, B-Star in the house. Hey, B-Star in the house. What you want?
I was wondering what this was leading up to. I was like, oh Lord.
Look, you want the front D-Star, you want the back. I got everything tonight. I got everything. I can bring
Get him to sit down.
I can bring it. Don't get me started. Okay, let's see who else in here. Oh, there she go. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Bam. Just like that.
Okay, there she is. There she is.
I was gonna be running late. Did they not tell my love muffin I was running late?
I did tell him.
Thank you, Funky. D-Star. Don't talk. I ain't took this goddamn ratchet ass wig off, so don't start. I'm taking her off tonight. She'll be off. She won't be on tomorrow.
So yes, D-Star is my special little treat for y'all tonight that I've been leading up to. He's my special man of the hour, you know.
Oh, okay.
As I told just a few minutes ago, I just want to go ahead and put this disclaimer out here. I have not had sexual relations with this man in the words of Bill Clinton. I have not had sexual relations with this man in the words of Bill Clinton. However, catch me on the right night.
And I didn't know how this was going to end up. I was like, okay.
The mic just sit here. You never know.
The only thing I can say is, how the hell you gonna be in a yellow bandana and still serve?
Look, he giving you
now.
Wow. In the meanwhile, let me see, can I bring my other on? Here you go. Welcome into the panel. Silent, y'all. Bam.
Hey, y'all.
There you go.
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Vine.
What up?
Hey.
Oh, they both got bandanas on tonight. Okay, bitch. Let me go get mine. What the fuck? Hold on. I feel left out.
What's going on, Anthony? Shout out also to T Bless. I just want to make everybody. T Bless, our favorite moderator, in the comments, handling my comments and stuff. Cause y'all know I'm bad at this shit. I'm still trying to catch on. I've been busy making videos up here talking about this damn
TikTok, Mr. TikTok.
Bitch, I got one coming too, honey, because I'm like
ticking, talking.
Oh, 1 second.
But anywho, I don't see Jasmine in here. She probably got mad because D-Star came on here. But it's all good, Jasmine. You know, we gonna still let you in when you come in.
Ooh.
It's all good. Like I said, I ain't had sexual relations, but kids
How about this woman?
You never know. You never know what could happen. So with that being said, how's everybody doing tonight?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
All right, then.
I'm happy to be off goddamn work.
Y'all better be blessed and highly favored. So I just wanted to come on here tonight and first of all say thank y'all for being patient with me. Our brother being in the hospital, sick, going through hell, back and front, left and right. My wires and stuff been hanging out. I had to go get a tune-up, oil change, tire rotation, all that shit. So now that I've gotten all that shit out the way.
That better be pineapple juice.
Right, because I'm like, that better not be no alcohol.
So this drink tonight is brought to you in part by Simply Lemonade, the lime.
Lies. It looked like Mike's Hard Lemonade. It looks like Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Brown.
Also, Ben & Jerry's strawberry cheesecake. How
you mix all that together?
I don't know, but honey, let's just say that I won't be knowing about it tonight.
So Anthony Brown has a question for you. He said, "Make him a moderator."
He said, "Make him a moderator." Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna come out and go back in because I can't hear Mister6ft8.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
I don't think I can. Hold on. I think I can. Oh shit!
You have to be in YouTube and then you can do it.
Okay,
or you can go to the page and do it.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna try not to fuck up something here. I'm trying to sit here and see can I work my magic.
The girl, if you go
so, Mister, are you gonna talk about? Is there a certain subject tonight, or is it just open floor?
It's open floor, but the first it's open floor tonight. But the first 15 minutes, it's gonna be dedicated to Mister starting the building. You know, since he don't really get on camera, I got a couple of questions. I need to get to the bottom of some shit here.
Oh,
why you just giving him 15 minutes?
I know.
I mean, you know, he might.
I'll come back after 15 minutes. Then
he might have turned the trick. He might have turned the trick or two and persuaded me. I think that's what it was.
I think she more than 15 minutes.
Hey, T Bless.
Okay, hold on. I'm finna drop the link. D-Star. I'm trying to figure out how to hear. Hold on. Let me go back up and make Anthony a moderator.
I got you, D-Star. Hold on 1 second.
Yes, because you know I'm bad at this.
I got you. Look, we all finna be moderators tonight. T Bless got you because she's the moderator with the goddamn.
Okay, T Bless.
Because she got you.
You asked for it, Anthony, and you shall receive. You have been added as a moderator. All right, there we go.
Can you say something before we get started?
Now let me go back and add. Let me go back to my thing. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I don't want to. I'm trying to make sure I don't mess nothing up. So I'm still a newbie at this. All right, let me see. Can I add them? Let me see.
If somebody join our sessions, they won't be so new.
I'm just gonna sit here and deep throat my ice cream.
I'd like to say happy birthday to T Bless, and then I'm done.
Oh, happy birthday, T Bless.
Hold on. First of all,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, can you hear everybody else?
Oh. Hey D, can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me, D? You hear me, D?
I can't hear Shavon.
Savon.
Girl. I'm telling you.
Y'all get on my nerves.
Y'all so busy. All right, so we all good. We all good with the sound check, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So T Bless birthday is today, so let me just go ahead and bring it out. Hey, Keon. Happy birthday.
Where's Shayla at? Shayla. Come get there.
Y'all hoes better come back in right now.
I'm sorry, I tripped over a cord. I'm so
sorry. They got in the way.
They blocking your blessing. I was trying to bless you with a happy birthday selection, but you know it's Oh, she said she listened. Let me try again. Hold on.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Oh my God, what I keep tripping?
Y'all gonna listen. You know what? Y'all listen to this damn song. Happy birthday.
Shayla, where you at, honey? I need help.
Happy birthday.
Oh my God.
You glitching. You glitching. Check your Wi-Fi. Check your Wi-Fi.
Oh, baby.
A cord came.
No.
You know what?
Stop.
Y'all some haters. Y'all some haters. Let me just get down to the nitty gritty because you know Jasmine. I think Jasmine mad at me because she probably think I was somewhere in the closet up here giving business or something. Jasmine, I told you I did not have sexual relations with. Oh, speaking of the devil, look, who is this right here? Oh, speaking of the damn devil,
there she is.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, sis.
Can we all hear each other?
Were you speaking to me?
Yeah, I was just saying how gorgeous you are, darling.
No,
Ooh.
that's shade. I was listening backstage. No, that's not what you were
Okay.
saying. What's the thing?
Let them know, Jazz.
Get him, sis. Get him.
What is the tea?
I ain't say what I said was I have not had
Give me 2
sexual
minutes. I'll be right
relations
back.
with this man at all.
What you said about
I ain't sit here. If I ain't poked his hole, I ain't sticking it, I ain't put this beef in his taco. That's what I said.
in who taco?
It ain't been no sharing of no beef or no taco.
And who taco we talking about?
I don't know. You tell me.
Mm.
Why y'all quiet? Don't be saying get quiet, acting like y'all sitting here scared.
I gotta be on my best behavior because somebody told me that my last live I was out of order, so I'm trying to stay saved and sanctified. I can't. I'm drinking Pepsi. That's all I'm drinking is Pepsi because Lord, I couldn't even watch the show because I was embarrassed. I can't.
Well, I'm just keep on eating ice cream. I'm just gonna keep on eating this ice cream and shut the hell up.
You can't.
No, this is your show. You supposed to talk. This is your show. You must be hosting. Come on now. And you giving 15 minutes to D. So
Damn.
come on, D.
Well,
And we need the
heard
D. We need the D to have more than 15 minutes.
No. Yup. You get extra time when Jasmine have me interviewed. You get the full, uncut, unraw.
You better give Jasmine the exclusive. Okay,
D, I do apologize.
Jasmine. I ain't mad.
You know how I be getting the girls. You know how I be getting it together. But I do apologize. I was supposed to have called you today, baby, and I apologize. I didn't get a chance to.
See, I knew.
No.
Come on, sis. I ain't mad.
Now,
Yes.
D-Star.
Uh-huh.
Now, before I get into asking my questions that I need to ask for tonight, let me go ahead and put that out here. Because I ain't trying to put him on blast. But Keon, you have to forgive me, love. You know, I've been a little sick, been going through little stuff, been, in the hospital, TikTok and all that good shit. But
Mark.
I got you, Keon. Keon, out there in the comments, I got you. I'm telling you, just hang with me. Give me some time. I got you. I'm trying to make it work. I got you. Got you. We gonna have our talk. I got you. Okay. So with that being said, D-Star, do you like it doggy style or do you like it? I'm sorry, that wasn't a question. That was
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is one of them type of shows tonight. Okay.
I don't even have an avatar tonight.
Give me one moment. I'll be back.
Let me get my damn wine for that. Bye. I'll be back.
Sponsored by X-Tube. Well.
I just was trying to ask what the people wanted to know.
That's not what people want to know.
But nonetheless, for those of you that don't know D-Star, he has been a very faithful, committed person, member of the YouTube community all around on everybody's platform. And I say everybody.
Hold up. You said he was what?
He's been a faithful.
You said what?
Committed, wholesome.
You say what?
Of the
One more time. You say what? One more time.
He's been a faithful. Wholesome. Committed member of the YouTube community. Everybody knows. Everybody in the club know D-Star. You can't go nowhere and not know who D-Star is.
Jasmine, what are you looking at?
He gonna always be in them comments. I'm just saying. So for those of you that may not know, he gonna always be in the comments. I'm just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know. That's it. So
Jessica, did you hear what I said? Well, I heard.
Yes, ma'am. I sure did.
Oh, I thought I was the only one that heard it.
I heard it, honey. I heard it.
And prior to now, he has not been shown his face until I think it was last week that you went on shortly. You made a cameo appearance on, I want to say Savon's live. I can't keep up with these people. It's too many lives going on.
Oh, you can't keep up with these peoples now.
You can't keep up, but you can do TikTok.
Well, I mean, see what y'all ain't Cause see, I come on here and I take off my clothes and I shut all this shit down permanently.
Oh, hold up. Oh,
What? All right, Savon. All right.
I mean, go do what you feel like you need to do in your show.
Okay, so with that being said, D-Star, you start off with. I would like for you to tell us a little bit about who you are.
All right, Savon.
Just a general, just a little snippet, just a little general. You know, you ain't sitting here and gotta sit here and tell me that you like it doggy style, even though I know you do. You ain't gotta sit here and tell me that you like deep throat, even though I know you do. You ain't gotta tell me that you like threesome, even though I know you do. However, with that being
So
said,
how do you know these things?
Don't worry about it. I'm telling you, I have not had sexual relations with this man. I'm just
You better go ahead, daughter. I see you down there, daughter. Go ahead, daughter.
I'm just trying to let y'all know. Okay, I'm trying to let y'all know that D-Star is a Scorpio, from one Scorpio to the other Scorpio. That's all. So with that being
All right,
said,
with the nuts.
D-Star, why don't you give us just a little snippet of just, you know, like I said, who you are. If you could describe yourself in 3 words, go ahead. The floor is yours. It's all on you, boo. Because, you know, I'm going to sit here like Gayle King. When R. Kelly was up there showing on his damn interview. I'm just going to sit here and compose. So go ahead, boo.
Oh, he tried it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Because if you don't go ahead, what I'm going to stand and do is I'm going to stand and say that ain't what you were saying last night. That ain't what you were saying the night before. And the night before that, and the night before that.
Jasmine.
So wait. It's a ooh. Are you supposed to attack your guest? God damn.
Right.
I'm just gonna sit back here like the rich white woman I pretend to be. Cause listen.
Go ahead.
All right, Karen.
Well, you acting like this and not this, right?
He acting like this instead of like this.
And then assaulted you.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of D-Star. Now I ain't trying to, not literally.
Ooh.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of literally.
The bottom.
I ain't been there.
Well.
I ain't been there.
Well.
I'm
now.
trying to get to the bottom of D-Star. That's all.
Okay.
So we know you're a Scorpio. We clearly know that you talk a lot of shit. We know that too. So we got those 2 things out of the way. So give us one other thing that you would use to describe yourself. Name one thing you would use to describe yourself. Go ahead. Do I have to come over there and suck it out of you? Go ahead.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh.
Y'all doing too much.
Okay, is this about me or about you?
Oh, it's about you, bro.
The power of comparative.
15 minutes. Come on. The clock is ticking. One word. Come on. Quiet. What's the matter? Huh? What's the matter?
All right. Y'all come back.
Are y'all sure y'all don't need a private room or nothing?
Mark, if you want to receive baby, you can have. Come on.
I can't.
Okay. All right. That's cute. Don't just know that I
wasn't ready.
I got you when
I wasn't ready.
I got you when your ass get off camera tonight. That's right. Y'all better put out the savings because it's going down tonight. See this? ladies and gentlemen out there that is watching, this is how you are able to sit here and put that man
Who
on
got an
spot.
echo?
That man
Right.
that talking all that ish. That man that be talking all that ish. This is how you know you put his ass on spot. You put him on spot. You come and confront him with the real hard stuff. Okay? You get in front of his face like this and say, then what? Then what? D-Star. Come on.
Somebody echoing.
Well, I know it's not
Somebody
me.
echoing.
I got all my shit muted.
I think it's a one.
Who echoing? Oh, okay.
You just muted it.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
You're
Yeah.
Yes, girl, I can hear you.
Girl, I had to take this goddamn super mic I got going on here. I had my ASMR mic on. It was picking up rats eating, bitch. So that's where it was coming.
Yes, that thing was dying in your esophagus, honey. That thing was picking up all in your intestines, honey. It was picking all the way through. But I'm still trying to get back to D-Star. The people need to know.
shit.
What you want to know?
Let me get back to my ice cream.
Okay. So so with that being said, let me just move forward. Cause see, he ain't fixing me fucking up my show. We ain't this time. I'm Gail King up in this bitch.
Bitch,
So,
are you
with
sure
that
you just drinking Kool-Aid and eating ice cream, girl?
With this being said, we
I feel like I'm watching myself on Tuesday. As a skinnier, light-skinned, more handsome version.
I told you. I done seen him went back and got myself together, honey. I done seen him when it got rejuvenated.
Calm down.
This is what you call get together?
Oh my God, calm down.
Erica, ain't nothing in this lemonade but the Holy Ghost and that power. Power.
That's a lie.
Power in the blood. That's it. That's right. Don't be acting scared. That's right. Don't be acting scared. Don't be acting scared at all. Don't be acting scared.
Never that. I'm never scared.
Oh, you never scared? You sure about that?
I'm down for whatever.
Because last time I checked, gas is $1.51 a gallon. It only takes me about $15 to fill up that Honda, and it only takes me about 9 hours to get down to Orlando. You ain't said nothing but a word.
Come on to Orlando. I'll be in Pensacola.
Wherever you at, I can meet you there.
I know. Yes, Jasmine.
This is Visa. Anywhere you want to be. Wet. And then wet. And then wet. So with that being said, so for those of you that don't know who D-Star is very multifaceted is what I would say he used to describe him. He's a hairstylist, clearly. He's a Scorpio, which means that he flirts like hell. That's just in his DNA. He don't know how to be anything
like you.
Like you. Flirt. Look, this ain't about me right now. This is about you. We still in your 15-minute time slot. Okay? When we get to me, we'll talk about me. Right now, we talking about you. Okay? Now, give me my damn mic back. This is my show. Okay? I'm the
bitch, I'm scared to be on your show, bitch. You attack your guests,
right?
No, I'm just trying to.
Wait a minute, hold on. What is all that goddamn snap, crackle, and popping I'm hearing? Shit.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this shit. I need some answers. I need them right now. Okay, D-Star. So let's start. Have you been married?
Yes, I've been married twice.
All right. So how long was your first marriage?
First marriage to a female was 17 years.
Wait, hold on. Wait, back up. Ooh. Jasmine, it's not you. You ain't the snap, crackle, and pop. Hold on. How long was you married to Miss Girl? 17 years?
17, uh-huh.
Damn, I know she mad.
I know she mad as hell. That must was some good. The 17.
I can appreciate that.
What can you do?
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Is that an open face crown?
A who?
Do you have a gold?
Yes, I have two. Yes.
So you know,
I used to have one.
So he a true
Well,
G.
you know us Florida boys.
Listen, I'm just saying I can respect it. I used to have an open face. I used to have an open face frown, and nobody believed me, but I had to send Shayla the pics.
That was trade, baby. And you said you was married to a woman, and you was married to what else? Because I was changing earphones.
So
I couldn't hear all of that.
He was married to a woman for 17 years.
And a guy for 2 years.
Got to be more careful.
Bitch, that noise, that snap, crackle, and pop is missing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna need you to check your mic like you was just checking your guest.
Oh, it ain't my mic. It's not my mic.
Mute yourself.
Jessica came on.
Mute yourself. Mute yourself.
Oh, you're saying it's me.
Mute yourself.
Bye.
Wait. Oh, she.
Wait, hold on. Bitch, it was
There
her.
you go. Well, damn it. There you go.
It stopped when you left, though, sis. So, like, we love you. Just continue to moderate because we love you so much.
Yeah. See, what y'all not gonna do is give Jessica too much.
I don't know. I still think it's you though, because I still hear it. But these stars,
I still hear it.
It's because it wasn't Jessica. I was just playing.
Jessica, bring your. It's right. Bring your ass back up in here.
It wasn't you,
Okay,
sis.
I know. I came back. I was backstage, and I could still hear it. It sounds like a bag,
baby. So,
yeah,
Miss,
I can hear.
if you don't mind, if you can mute yourself while we can hear D-Star talk.
Hey, Shayla.
Yes, because you're glitching.
Let's see.
Ooh, much better. Good Lord.
Okay, so what I need to do, I'm gonna do a public T-Bless, if you would. Bitch, wait a minute. I still hear it though, ho.
I do too. I hear it too.
You unmuted yourself though.
I didn't unmute. I didn't never see him go.
Go on mute for a second. I'm trying to help you. I didn't say disappear, girl. Just mute.
That's that raggedy iPhone.
Wait a minute.
Okay. So, bitch, is it me? Hold on, ho.
I'm trying to see if it's me.
It's probably me. Give me a second.
Right. Let me see.
D-Star, it's you.
It's not.
It did stop.
Don't do me. And it's not.
Okay, anyway, so go ahead. So D-Star, tell us about your life. Bitch, what is that noise? I can't focus. Everybody go on mute with D-Star.
Hold on. This is what we gonna do. I'm
gonna go mute now.
I'm gonna mute. Yeah, everybody mute their mic except D-Star.
Leave me.
Okay. And I want you to explain what made you transition from your 17-year marriage to your 2-year marriage?
It's me?
I don't think it's him.
We good? Okay. Repeat your question.
Okay. What made you transition? What made you? Okay. First thing, what made you get a divorce in your 17-year marriage, and what made you? What caused you to get divorced in your 17-year marriage, and how did you come about getting into your second marriage? Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna speak on it briefly, but I'll get more into depth when I come on to Jasmine platform. Sometimes the church, put us in a box, tell us how they want us structured. Family wants to see, wife, kids, dog, a white picket fence, the American way. After 3 years in the relationship of being married, I seen that it was declining. There was a disconnect. She no longer kept up her appearance as she should. She became lazy, real lackadaisy. And of course, when you're in a marriage, it takes work, and you both have to keep you want to keep yourself up to part for each other because you want to keep that fire burning. So the fire, of course, died out. Her sign was a Leo. A Leo and a Scorpio are not compatible, and I should have did that research before I got into it. During the dating phases, it worked out well. Everything was going good. After that, it was just, we were just together for convenience.
All right.
So first of all, I want to say, bless you, Lord Jesus. I know what that feels like. You try to do the right thing. This is like a serious moment. You try to do the right thing, and I get it. I really do get it. God damn, you know what? But I'm gonna be real, like off subject right now. That makes your ass even more motherfucking sexy and valuable. God damn. I just want to come and get a. You didn't hear that part?
No.
It's because of goddamn Mister6ft8 snap, crackle, and pop. Goddamn it!
It's not me. I'm telling you.
What she's saying is true, though. I mean, that is wow.
It makes you more valuable. I can appreciate you trying to do the right thing. I respect it. Real talk. Real talk. And what I would like to do right now, before we move forward, if you would please drop Mister6ft8 cash app so we can take him a fun to get him a new phone. Bitch.
It's not. But see, here's the thing, though. I'm not even on. This is not even hosted through my phone. This is hosted through my laptop. So I'm.
So can we get him a new connection? Something is wrong.
No, I'm telling you, it's not through my phone. See, watch. I'm gonna show you. Hold on, y'all.
Everybody, who mute.
Right.
I've been trying to say that the whole time, but don't nobody want to hear me.
Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
We don't now. No.
I still hear
now
it.
We do. Here we go. Here we go. I hear it now.
Okay. Somebody talk. Somebody
Who
talk.
was it?
It was D-Star, baby. It was D-Star. So we need to take. So what we need is D-Star to come back on so we can take up a collection for D-Star phone.
Ooh. Ooh.
So we solved the mystery. Okay. We solved the mystery.
Y'all, but do y'all
baby, how you doing?
But do y'all not love D-Star that much more after hearing his story?
Yes, I do. I appreciate it. It's yeah, that's sad though. It's sad that he had to go through that though.
I agree, but I can appreciate it. And Miss Divine found that goddamn exclusive because he won't talk to nobody outside of her Oprah.
Right.
Okay.
Bitch,
all right, Oprah.
Go ahead, Oprah. Yes, sis. Come on now. Yes.
Oh, I gotta add myself back.
You don't hear it. It's gone. You don't hear it. Stop playing. You don't hear it. For real. We don't hear it.
Okay, but I'm gonna add myself back to the chat. I'm adding myself back to the chat as the more clearer screen. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, excuse me.
If I can figure out how to.
Rayla did say it was D-Star. She did say that. Oh, damn.
Well, I look like I'm the dead one. I'm gonna have to go back to this no video.
You don't look dead one.
Jessica, stop.
You could go put just a little Vaseline on your lips though, but you don't look dead at all.
Damn, bitch!
You look great. Your skin look all effervescent and it's clear, like you've been drinking a lot of water. You look good. Oh, she said.
Oh, that's a shade right there.
That was no shade. That was love. Yeah.
Let's check. Right.
If y'all would have saw me on earlier talking to my sis, y'all would have seen my 12 o'clock shadow, bitch, and that would have been shady because I was offering you trees, palm trees, oak trees.
He might have powered his phone down and up because I don't see him back.
He said drop the link. He said drop the link again. You know what, Shayla? Y'all asked for this version of me. Y'all told me not to put her ass in the closet again. So you watch what you asked for.
Because you just may get it. I'm trying to figure out why is he coming on and he just pouncing on people tonight. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Mister6ft8?
Yes, I mean he is coming on and pouncing on people. That is not proper etiquette that you do with your guests all.
I'm sorry,
man. I appreciate D-Star. Like I really like. I fucks with him. Like for real.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mute myself. I want everybody to go mute except you and D-Star, Savon. And I want you to kind of, because I know you're good at elaborating as far as with the whole thing.
He done already told. First of all, he done already told me, bitch. He ain't telling me shit because it's dedicated. He done gave Mr. So no,
let Jasmine do it. If you're gonna do that, let Jasmine do it.
I respect that we're gonna have to wait.
Okay.
That's all.
And then number two, Savon, check your phone.
Check.
Uh-oh.
APP, Jessica, check your phone.
Okay.
First of all, bitch, I can't get too close because D-Star be wearing this wig out. He like, if you don't take that old piece of shit off.
Okay,
I don't see nothing, girl. What am I supposed to see?
I see it. Hold on, y'all.
Why don't I see it?
Wait, what?
Hold on, y'all.
Am I supposed to see like dinglings or something?
No, I see what you're talking about. Hold on, y'all. Y'all just give me a moment. Let me rearrange some things. Message. And boom. Now, there we go.
I still get stuck with the damn grown and sex and Mister6ft8 in my goddamn forehead. Oh,
D-Star.
Oh, I think he rebooted or something.
Okay. So yeah, guess what, y'all? I just got a YouTube congratulations from YouTube Studio for reaching my 100 subscribers. Yay! Twerk time.
Please.
Oh no.
Shayla.
Where's Shayla at?
Please, Lord Jesus Christ, in his holy name, save him now.
Before he breaks something.
Hey.
Look at all them bones, y'all.
Ain't them pockets supposed to be on the inside though?
Look at them bones, honey. Wow.
Well, let me just tell you. First of all,
look out of breath. Look out of breath. Look.
Me and Jasmine Divine last night, we were working on our channels, and we also made sure that we added your channel into our highlights. So you're welcome.
Yes, Shayla. Yes.
Well, I do thank y'all because I'm bad at stuff. I don't even know how to do stuff.
We trying to share, but you won't join us.
Don't do that.
You TikToking.
Don't.
We had a whole
missed 3 shows
last night.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome back so much. Thank you so much for joining us again, D-Star.
You're welcome. Shayla, I think his twerk is broke.
See what you're not gonna do. What you're not gonna do.
Well,
you need to begin to twerk.
Well,
so let me go ahead and get through these 15 minutes. Let me go ahead and get through these 15 minutes with D-Star. He don't like being on camera, honey. He's so incognito.
That 15 minutes was 30 an hour ago.
I know.
Okay.
But I still got one or two questions for him. So with that being said, so did your wife know that you did she know that you like, was on the did he just leave my damn chat?
He said, you know,
Again.
this. He bounced out. He said, bitch, I done told you once, I'm not giving you all that tonight. That's an exclusive. And you keep adding and prying.
You might as well start with the topic on hand.
But I did.
Listen.
Well, Jazz, what dick you suck? What dick you had to suck to get to the top?
She said she just had to use her HR Karen voice, bitch.
A lady never tells.
Okay.
Now I just try to help you and say you didn't
And
have
I thank you.
bitch, and now you just pretty much told us you had just took a dick.
And I thank you.
You're welcome. So I just sent D-Star the pic. Me and D-Star was talking about open face goals. D-Star, you see the pic that I just sent you?
Yeah.
Okay, so since he don't want us all up in his business right now, since Jasmine done sit here and swallow practically to get this exclusive, we gonna let her have it.
Not
swallow.
Bad.
Disrespect. Disrespect.
We gonna move right on along. We gonna move right on along with
Jasmine, mamas go over and eat an ass. Eat it up.
We gonna move right on along. It's cute though. It's all good.
All right, but Mister, real quick though, what I will say is, that's one thing my mom taught all 8 of her kids: the value of relationship.
Yeah,
the value of relationship. Okay,
yes.
I can respect that. And Shayla,
and we have one.
And Shayla, I'm not offending my guests. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of some things. That's all.
Well, I'm appalled.
And for y'all, my cash app is in the ticker thing at the bottom. I changed it to Mister6ft8 since people complain about my proud Jabez. So my cash app is actually the $sign Mister6ft8 now. That's my cash app.
You can't be on here talking about booty holes and assholes and then talking about send a cash app to the prayer of Jabez. It's so sacrilegious. Confusing as fuck. So I'm so saying because I'll send you a cash app now because I don't feel like I'm going to hell if I do.
I'm not nosy as fuck. I'm just trying to get my Gayle King time in. How you think Gayle King got to the top? She didn't get to the top by asking the basic bitch questions.
First of all, Gayle King was about to go back to the bottom when she asked that question about Kobe. Bitch, she knew better. And she almost got totally canceled because, bitch, if it wasn't for her friend Oprah, she would have been canceled.
And what did D-Star just say? It's all about the relationships.
Well, since these
that's why Shayla nosy as fuck.
Well, since these don't want to elaborate.
He didn't say he didn't want to. He didn't say he just elaborate. He just said that he was saving it for the exclusive. So what that means is Jasmine must have got to him before you, girl. You know how it is, girl.
Well, as the saying goes, some of us had to work.
Well, to be honest, he would have known that Jasmine got to him first if he was paying attention to the other shows.
All I got from him was like advice about pressing curls, bitch. So don't be pressed, bitch, because she's still getting more than I got.
Well, like I said, some of us worked our way to the top, and some of us fucked our way to the top, and that's just what it is. And that's
damn. So hold on. Let me see if I have this correct. Wait, let me see if I have this correct. So our host offends the guest and then comes for the bitch, where she go? Taylor, we don't really fuck with Gayle like that, so we gonna talk bad about her. The only end that she has is through Oprah.
Okay, hold on.
I'm tired of all of her wigs and her quick weaves still having that point at the top. Girl, we done with that. We were done with that early 2000s.
Jasmine, if you don't get your behind back in here.
I gotta rewind back. To this question. So Lee Ander Alexandra said, "What does a relationship mean?" Anybody want to take that on?
What does a relationship mean?
Yes, he said. Hold on. He said, "What does relationship mean?" And then he also said, "Nowadays there are so many meanings."
I think there's a discussion with you and whoever you with because the definition of a relationship can vary.
Well, you know, T.I. always said T.I. his motto is "You single until you married." Now I don't understand how they work, but
according to government documents, that is the truth. Because there's no selection on a government document that says boyfriend or girlfriend. It's either married, widow, divorced. Like, so if you ain't married or widow, bitch, you single.
Okay.
But I don't like the idea of saying you're single still because you might as well say it's an open relationship.
I feel like them hoes need to secure the bag, meaning your heart being the bag. If they want to keep you exclusively, they need to marry your ass.
Well, I agree with that. I agree with that. I do agree with that. But
that is true.
But a lot of, for what I'm finding out, a lot of people are not wanting to get married anymore. That is like an old fashioned thing now. So a lot of people are not doing it.
So I'm glad
even though
said that. I'm glad y'all said that because I've been waiting for a segue to get into what I really want to sit here and talk about the first couple of minutes of this chat. What I really want to get into now that D started clearly logged his ass off because I'm nosy as fuck up in this.
You said you not gonna disrespect his obligations to other journalists.
It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly
and where
fine.
Where Jasmine go?
Right, where Jasmine go?
And then I have a question to ask, and I actually, Mister, already asked you that question. I asked all of y'all.
What did you ask?
Like, no, I was who? Okay, Jasmine, go ahead, girl.
What's your question, Bill?
Who, me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, my question is, okay. I know, like I said, a lot of people are not looking for relationships or marriage or anything like right now, and they kind of want the friends with benefits or the hookup.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do have a crush or something on someone, how do you approach them the right way, the correct way? Because I'm an introvert. How do an introverted person do it the right way without seeming like you're being a creep?
So here's the thing. This is what I would say. Just start off with it. So I wasn't always like this, believe it or not. I was way more toned down and way more. You know what, bitch? What y'all not motherfucking gonna do? Closing that goddamn camera.
Really? Do tell.
But there was a time to where I was way more, reserved, and I wasn't. I mean, okay, so let's keep it real. I've always been a freak. That's just a Scorpio in me. I've always had that very, wild side to get out. However, I've never really tapped into my confidence until I really got like of a certain age because I didn't really know the potential that I had. Now that I know my potential and all of my qualities that I possess, both physically and mentally, I'm like, bitch, come on, it's fair game. Like, your man can get taken, his man can get taken, anybody's man can get taken up in this motherfucker.
Well, if they get
okay, well, that's the answer to my question.
So with that being said, coming from
you can't take something that's not somebody else's.
Oh, you better say it.
Because if they leave, that means that was the mind to begin with.
Well,
and the person who chooses that is not you. It's that person.
I believe that.
Because you can step out on somebody over and over again, and this does not mean that they're leaving that happy home that they have.
Damn, Leander. Oh, and it is what it is. But listen, so here's another thing. Just because they fucked you while in a relationship, don't mean that you took them, ho. You were just somebody that they fucked.
That part.
The paycheck, the bill money, and everything else still goes to the main chick. Now, I'm not saying that's cute for the main chick because, bitch, if he cheated on the main chick, that's still a problem. But don't think just because you had one night with that motherfucker that you trumped the main chick. No, bitch, you was just an easy piece of ass, bitch. That's it. But that's it.
Kind of sort of like this interview.
Oh,
bitch, I thought she said her name was Samantha James. I was about to leave. First of all, girl.
Well, I was just wondering because I usually let everybody talk to me. I always just keep quiet. So I was just wondering, how do you
Here's
even
the
approach
thing
that?
though. You got to understand the person that you're dealing with. So you got to understand the other person's energy, especially when you're an introvert, because sometimes you can see here and think there's been times where I thought that a person was totally not into me, and come to find out they was. I just didn't know it because I was too damn scared to sit here and face
Okay, well, let me
it.
put a little twist to that. So what about if it's a long distance, like they're in another state? What do you do?
Okay, so just from experience, because I
Okay.
used to talk to somebody from a long state. I basically, and this is just only me, and the only reason why I do it is because from an introvert perspective, it just works for me. I am a person that I do like online engaging with people because it helps me to kind of, be more at ease, but still have my personality and kind of interject myself as far as, to letting the person get to know me. So, when somebody's long distance, I feel like that the first thing you should do is kind of, just like I said, take it slow, ask general questions, learn how to, for me, once again, and this just for me, I took a public speaking class. Before that, I could not hold a conversation to save my life because I was always like broken sentences, scared, not wanting that's just what it was. But since after I took the public speaking class, it became a thing where I learned how to actually hold a conversation, how to engage, how to keep stuff flowing, even when the other person was quiet. So even when a person doesn't say anything back to me, if I ask them a question, like I'm the person that I'm gonna keep throwing questions out there. I'm gonna keep it going because the energy has to still remain some way, somehow. Now, if that person chooses to not, as far as continue to not give you the same energy back, you clearly know they have no interest in you, period. Introvert or extrovert. That just is what it is. And
Okay,
that's how it's been for
Toastmasters,
me.
bitch. Toastmasters, you better give us that. Hold on. Leander said, wait, but I've been a mistress and got main privileges. Let me tell you something, Leander. If my motherfucking man give you the main privileges, I'm fucking up you and him. Real talk. Now he can cheat. I'm not giving him a pass for cheating.
Thank you, Shayla.
But
Okay.
he can cheat. But if he give you the main privileges and I get the side chick privileges, I'm fucking you and him up. Because at that point, you a side chick and you getting the main privileges, so you equal opportunity for me. I'm fucking you and him up. That's just it.
Yeah, because there's no respect there. There's
But I do
no
love you and
nothing.
like, share, and subscribe.
Yes. So with that being said, so that's what works for me. But I'm glad you all mentioned this because it leads into a segue into something that I think will be a great conversation piece tonight for any of y'all that may have seen my live. D-Star, you good over there? Okay. Can you hear us? Okay. So for any of y'all that may have seen my live, not my live, but my video that I posted earlier, I was talking about the whole MJ and Corey situation.
Girl.
So I know Jessica don't know really much about them two and stuff like that. But the reason why I think it's a good example is because of the fact that it goes to show what happens when you put assumptions on the wrong motherfucking thing. Now here it is. Y'all, that's all right because y'all can don't rush my ass all y'all want to. I'm still sit here and keep it 100.
I'm not rushing you. I feel you. I got a whole video coming for
I
that.
get it.
I have an opinion, but I want to hear yours first.
But I'm just, but my only thing with that. Damn.
Oh, what's that?
I'm cooking, guys.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something else, bro. I'm so sorry. Oh, bad.
Y'all know what, y'all.
I want to play what we eat.
Bitch, I'm gonna put that damn mic on mute, honey. It sounds like you damn doing something else.
I want to play what we cooking.
Honey, are you in the kitchen? Are you deep throating? Are you
I'm dead.
What's going on over there?
Wow. That sounds fun, though.
You just
It sounded fun.
Oh, Lord, my nerves is work, Lord Jesus. Oh,
damn. I'm just like, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got a guest that's trying to come in, y'all. Hold on. So
I could come out if you want me to come out. I can.
okay, because Leander is trying to come on. So I'm gonna bring you right back.
Yeah, because I want to hear what.
Different answers.
Yeah, I want to hear another introvert's point of view.
All right. Let's see. Can I do this?
You better get this closed island. I see you, ho.
Hi, all. I like
what's going on?
All y'all. This kind of living your life.
Right. Chicken. That's what I was doing. I was mixing up the barbecue sauce on the chicken.
Like you
Thank
was
you.
mixing up something else other than chicken. Yeah, like
you would know about that, wouldn't you? You would know about that, wouldn't you?
Well, I do have a.
There was an old nasty erotic ASMR.
I'm just saying. I done had my share.
I just want to play.
I done had a share of it, so I should know what it sounds like.
Boy, if you don't put that on mute.
So what's up, Leander?
Listen, I just want to explain my point of view. Because Savon, you are right on point, honey. If you and that bitch are giving me tea, both your asses gonna be at that point. Because listen, I've been to the point I play mistress unknowingly.
Mm-hmm. No. Yeah.
We've all been there before. The niggas, they lie, they cheat, do this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But since high school, that's when I've been out. Since high school, I've had men who have had their significant other were usually girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
And they treated them like the mistress more so than me. Like I could go to them like, okay, I need this done, I need that done, I need this bill paid.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll do that for me. But when it comes to their girlfriend, they don't get it. And for me, I'm a person. Tell me what it is. Like, fuck all that relationship shit. I'm a person who's about honesty.
But listen, Leander, that ain't your fault. I've been that bitch too, unknowingly. And I think I've been that bitch knowingly too, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But I get it ain't shit you can do about it. It ain't really shit you can do about it. But when you do know about it, though, girl, make sure you got your piece, bitch, because you know.
So to all my gay men, fams, trans girls, listen, treat these niggas like they money, like they a check until they show you they worth more than that.
Speak on it.
That might be a wrong view for me, but it is what it is.
I think that's truth. And like I said, I've been in a 9-year relationship. So if he decides that he wants to roll out and give that bitch like bill money and all the other shit,
that's you.
When I meet y'all hoes at the railroad, bitch, don't
in this community, for me, it's all about, to me, what, because, you know, people consider their significant other soulmates, this and that. For me, no, my brothers and sisters and those who don't identify with any gender, this community, those are my family. Those are my soulmates.
Yeah.
Until you come in as significant other and show me that you're there for the long run.
Yeah.
Okay, you just dick right now.
But let me ask you a question. So given the fact that you've had that background, what would you tell someone in a relationship? Like, what could they do to make that person feel comfortable enough? A lot of times it's about not feeling comfortable within their own sexuality, right? So what would you suggest they do to communicate to their partner to kind of open up the door a little bit?
You said it, communication.
Yeah.
Communication, and it does just take time. Like, I feel like people are just such in a rush. Like, Mister6ft8, you touched on it today with that video about what was MJ, whatever his name is.
Yes, MJ Harris. Let me tell you, and that's I'm still heated. I am still heated over that because I just feel like, first of all, everybody keeps saying, and if it is fake, so be it. However, this is my only thing. I cannot see the fact that this person has went on live. Not only have they went on live, they done went on live, and they done clearly, made it be known that, hey, this is the person that I'm kind of feeling, getting to know, blah, 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 leading up to it. Not only that, but then you get on live and you share every single detail from the start, from the Rudy to the Tootie that y'all done seen him busted down, y'all been having unprotected sex and all this other stuff. I cannot see somebody doing that that's just doing it just to see him fake it.
Hold on now. You need to see what those checks look like from those followers and viewers, bitch, because a lot of hoes, we'll do a lot of things.
Funny.
Okay,
Oh.
and right now in this COVID-19 recession is what I'm gonna call it, bitch. I will get on and act like me and a porn stars in an old loving nasty relationship too, for them likes and views, so I can continue to pay my motherfucking mortgage. That's what I think.
I'm so glad you feel
I
that.
definitely understand that. My only thing is that aside from that, this is a perfect prime example though when you look at it of when it comes to how people get bamboozled and food and get made out to be boo-boo to food because they done sit here and waited this whole time. Because trust me, I've been there. Done waited this whole time thinking that you holding out. And then the person will sit here and done dug in your guts, honey. They done sit here and toss you upside down every other way. And once they done sit here,
I think they fucked us over. That's my own theory.
Speak, Leander. So,
let me chime in real quick.
Go ahead.
But from the beginning, you can tell because in a genuine relationship, you can tell when there's chemistry.
Yes.
There was no chemistry in these two being together. You can see that from day one.
No.
Yeah, you can definitely see that from day one.
That it's an all an act for social media.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can definitely see that from day one. What's up, Jazz? You want to say something?
Come on, Jazz, Miss Jazz. I want to see what Miss Jasmine got to say.
Girl, speak on it, sis. I'll be back.
Okay, so on the same token, the same baggage that you went from one relationship to the next, you can't carry that from one relationship to the next. Just because Paul cheated on you, you can't think that Michael's going to cheat on you too. Mm-hmm. So if you're holding on to the baggage, you're the one that's damaged. You're the one that needs to take the time to get to know self again. Because you could be messing over someone that's actually meant for you. Just because you start off being a side chick does not always mean that you're going to remain being one.
And can I say that's why I'm taking the time? I'm not looking for anything right now. Like right now, I'm working on being single. I'm single. I don't want anything serious right now because I'm working on me right now. It's all about me. It's all about working on my mental health. It's all about working on my needs right now. So I've taken that responsibility to say, I'm taking a step back from all of it. Sex, hoeing, all of that, and to say, I'm not for it right now. I got to, because I just turned 30 this year. And I don't know what it is about turning 30 or coming into that decade, but it's like, you know what?
The light come on. The light come on at 30.
The light come on. It comes on. Like, you know what? So, things got to change. I'm in a different place right now. Yes, that was fun. That was that in my 20s. No regrets there. But it's like, okay, what do I want this next decade to look like? And, you know, I realized that onus is on me.
But with that being said, though, you have to give yourself that time to get out there and do what you got to do. But by the time 30 comes around, that light bulb should come on and say, like, you know, this is what I want out of life. Do I still want to be able to keep running through all these different people? Because you're never going to be able to find that connection. Yeah. You're going to constantly always be considered and looked at. And then your self-worth right now is what you're saying right now. And I'm not speaking on you. I'm just saying in general. Person's self-worth going from 20 to 30, 29 to 30, it should be something that sparks on the inside of you and say, you know what, I want more for me. But if you're not giving yourself that opportunity to know that I want more for me, then what for do you have to look forward to? It's just like you can do whatever you want to. When you first get out of high school, everybody plays around, don't get the real jobs or whatever. But by the time you turn like 23, 24, you should be trying to look something as far as a career, whether it's entrepreneurship or whatever it is. If you're sitting up there and you're doing the same things that you were doing when you're 18 and you were 31 or you're 30 years old, there's something wrong with you.
There is.
That means that you are broken. That means that you need to get yourself together.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but it's just straightforward like that. Because
I can agree with you.
You've been hurt, like and then you need to take the time and you need to put that, unpack it, that baggage, go through that baggage, go through those files, shred what you need to shred, and you need to KIM to keep it moving. Just straight like that.
I actually started at like 27, 28 because I was in a really bad situation from like maybe 26 to 28. Where I was with this man. I thought he could be the one because we had been best friends since forever. And then we had somehow transitioned into I want to say a relationship, but honestly it was a situationship. That's what it was. And I thought, like, you know, we could work it out. We could be together for life. But it took that situation to be like, you know what? I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of just playing mistress and this and that. So at 28, this really started for me. And then,
You
but
gotta
then,
wake up and feel like that you want something out of life. Because if you don't want something out of life for yourself, ain't nobody gonna want it for you.
exactly. And then, like, whatever,
Because you can
what
be
happened
just as
between
shallow
that
and have everything you want. It's not gonna help you out.
and what happened between that couple this week, Mister? Like, oh my God, like that whole thing transpired within a week. Women, they was lovey dovey. Now we get into they breaking up. He coming in with a moving box. I'm like, wait, hold on, bitch.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing though. Okay, I get the whole thing. I get the whole thing with the chemistry. I get all of that as far as people saying they ain't had no chemistry. But here's my whole thing. Don't get your ass up here on a damn platform, on not only just any platform, but a huge platform. Don't get your ass up here trying to sit here and tell Becky, Rose, Sue, and Tammy about how they need to sit here and keep a man and how they can't keep a man and what they need to do right and what they can't do right. And turn your ass around and sit here and busted it wide open and let this man digging you like a bulldozer. And then you done sit here and came on camera and now you embarrassing from the whole world because not everybody know your business.
Everybody.
Don't do that.
But
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying, don't do that because I just feel like if you are supposed to be a brand, let your brand, as far I believe your brand should represent who you are. By you sitting here doing that, I feel like it looks bad on you as a person because if you
It does. I was so surprised he did that for his brand. Like, it was so off brand for him. It was
on the same token.
Do you think so? I think it's so COVIDly on brand.
On the same token.
I can see that too.
On the same token, whenever you're on a major platform like that, you're taking. Y'all. Okay. On the same token, though, you have people that are on a major platform like that that's taking, and they're still broken, and they're trying to teach you how to do something that they're trying to work through themselves.
Agreed.
So, if you're taking,
Nobody. I don't hear nothing.
Oh, so on the same token, though, if you are broken, how can you teach somebody else to go through it? And you're using this as a big publicity stunt right now to take and make sure people are subscribing to you. So it's all been strategized. It's all been strategized.
If anybody goes back and look, sorry, go ahead.
The biggest problem I have with it is being from the LGBT community, our relationships already get so scrutinized as it is.
Mm-hmm. It does.
So it's like, I would have rather you've taken that moment behind the camera. Like, I get you're used to being in the camera. I get all that. I would have rather you take the time behind the camera to do that work. That's
what I'm not gonna say pissed off, but concerned me, because I do follow MJ Harris and I do watch and value what he says and what knowledge he puts out there into the atmosphere, because to be honest with you, let's be very clear, he's made huge success off of it.
Oh yeah.
Right. So, but I feel like this last stunt, first of all, he been there, done that a few months ago when he was like, oh my God, me and Corey broke up because I found out he was a porn star. First of all, bitch, I know without a shadow of a doubt that your ass was a porn star before, because I know you. I don't know you, but I know you. You smart. You gonna check into that. That's
exactly
right. So now you saying, oh my God, he can't be with one person, bitch. Girl, bye. But now you make us as the LGBTQ community look crazy. You be
that part.
Just COVID-19 likes and views.
Because I went to his Facebook, he has more so heterosexual cis women as his following.
That part.
And it's like, oh my God, they're looking at this thinking that this is a representation of the actual community, when us to the community know you shit.
And see, that's my thing. All publicity is not good publicity. I'm sorry, I just don't believe in that. Why would you sit here and get up there after all you've done to build your brand? Why would you sit here and use this only because it's quarantine, COVID, whatever the situation? Why would you sit here and use that just as an opportunity to say, oh, I can sit here and get more views off of that? That's why I feel like that it had to be something else to transpire, because I cannot see anybody literally wanting to sabotage their brand like that, because you are, like I said, he's on a huge platform. So you're representing, like, when I say representation, people are looking at you thinking like, this is what a black gay man looks like. This is what a gay man looks like. This is the representation of a gay man. They're thinking in their head, this is what is given. So if you up here doing that, what you think they're gonna say and think about the rest of us? Period.
Mhm.
So let me
Like,
pose this question to everybody then. So my question is that I pose to everybody, who all on this panel has not been stigmatized before?
look,
I don't think this is about being stigmatized, though.
You
Yeah, I
can
don't
take that.
either.
What I'm saying though is that you can take thinking that that the lust part of it is actually something more than what it is what I'm saying.
Oh.
And
I
So
mean,
you
I've been
stigmatized that what led him to do all this?
So you're saying that MJ Harris could have been stigmatized. Now, I mean, he is a porn star, so he probably knew how to lay it down. And that's a lesson.
Not only that, but what I'm saying though is I feel like if he had already announced a couple months ago, which I don't know who this person is, so I'm just going by what y'all are saying. If he already announced a couple months ago that they had broke up.
Because he was
And if you're taking and you're doing all these different things that now, if I would not have been just using you right now, Savon, if this would not the COVID would not have happened, you would have still been in your salon, you'd have still been doing your business, and you'd have still had that source of income coming in, correct?
Right.
But whenever you are a comedic person or you are a speaker, you have engagements that people come to pay for. You know what I'm saying? Just like referencing to when D-Star has his high-end celebrity people, he's doing his traveling and stuff, but nobody's doing the traveling and stuff. And that's the same thing for you, Savon. You have different people that come in from out of state to see you, but nobody's doing that
I don't have
traveling
no
right now. So
celebrity
you have to
clients,
have.
bitch. That's D-Star, bitch. Them hoes ain't fucking with me just yet. But that's okay, girl, because my non-celebrity clients regularly. But go ahead.
But what I'm saying though is that if you don't have that source of income coming in right now, you're going to take and do what you think that you need to do in order to create that niche for you. And right now, not only YouTube is popping, Fans Only is popping, OnlyFans is popping. So if you got you one of those, I mean, let's look at all of the different casts of Love and Hip Hop and all those different things. They all right now are taking and going to something like that in order for them to get their bags or keep their bags still rolling. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that was his way of taking in. Maybe that was his way of making sure that his income was still coming in, but now he feels like, okay, so since everything's opening back up, then hey, I can jump back in and I can just kick him down back to the curb, but both of them profit off of it.
So I could agree with you only if I didn't follow him and see his whole empowerment movement.
That part.
Exactly. Exactly.
Tell you about that. This put him in my opinion, this put him so many levels behind because I'm like, bitch, this is a Little House on a Prairie, Laura Ingalls, fresh Christian girlfriend, just out the church type move.
Yes, it is.
But then let me ask you this. How many of us have put on a fake and a funk for the person that we care about?
I mean,
but behind closed doors,
I've done that. Don't get me wrong. I've been boo boo the fool.
Put it on social media, like thank God I did.
I'm not going on social media.
Thank God.
But what I'm saying though is right now, social media right now is the new.
He got it
my door. You know what I'm saying? So if you turn around and we play this fake and funk, we playing that everything's hunky dory or whatever like that, just for us to still take and make sure that we have money coming in. Versus, you know what I'm saying, behind when the camera's completely off. Ooh, I can't stand you and and all this kind of stuff. But you never see that part of it.
You're right. I still think that's strategic, and I don't think that's MJ who got emotionally attached. I think he's smarter than that. I think that's strategic, and it's a part of his whole mapping of and that's great. I'm okay with that.
I was just
there are true people out there who are having real issues and don't know how to differentiate between the two.
Correct.
But here's my thing though. Here's my only problem with it though. My only problem with it is the fact that you got to think of his fan base. His fan base are women who have taken every single thing that he has ever said on social media to heart, meaning that they actually listen to him when it comes to how to get a man, how to see him keep a man, and all this other stuff.
He has a lot of videos about that.
You want to see him going a whole long thing about how people need to stay out your damn business, and how you want to see him tell the women like, oh, well, you make sure you tell your friend that your friend is just jealous of you because of the fact that you with a man. You going on this whole tirade talking about all this stuff, and now you done sit here and when disclose all your business on social media, and now all of your fans looking at you sideways because they still thinking like, damn, I've been stupid this whole time looking at somebody that don't even know what the fuck he doing. Period.
But even a teacher can be schooled.
Come on,
and that's
come
true.
on, Jasmine.
Come on, Jazz.
White lady. Yeah.
Can I say one thing? I think it's really for him is both sides. Like I think he did become emotionally attached, but I also think he thought he could use that for his platform because that's his life. That's how he does make his money. I think he thought he could do both. Like I think he thought it could be something real because think of the reaction that because this whole week with those videos coming out, when he saw the first video I watched when the dude pretty much admitted like, yeah, I would want to be in a polygamy relationship. It was like you saw his natural reaction, like, okay, clearly y'all didn't talk about that.
Listen, let me tell you something, Leanda. I want to be in like one of those relationships, but then I don't because like I want to watch the shit. It's hot to me when I watch it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see my man like do his thing, bitch. God damn it, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But there's a moment after that I'm gonna want to beat the brakes off of him and her or him. So how do you balance that? I'm not gonna lie, bitch.
It's all about communication. Like I could be a monogamous and I could be in a poly relationship, but to me it's all about communication.
It is. Okay.
And honestly, we don't have that in our world, whether it be hetero, homo, whatever's going on within your relationship, however you identify, that communication is not present because we're not taught that from the get-go. We're honestly taught that monogamy is just the be-all, end-all. And I honestly don't believe that.
Yeah.
But we also do believe in communication. Like monogamy might be for some, but it might not be for everyone.
Right.
People think they should be a monogamy relationship, but honestly, they feel like, oh no, I might be polygamy. But then poly doesn't mean you just go up and fuck everybody.
Sure don't.
Like, it's such a individual and couple, and it needs to be a conversation had between two people, honestly. And I have been in situations. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, baby. I wasn't trying to cut you off. All I was going to say is piggyback off of two things that Mister6ft8 said. Number one, with his platform, where the part that we're all missing is that the majority of his people that are following him are broken individuals that's trying to learn how to heal themselves.
That part.
Okay. So then number two, when you are the teacher and you're getting schooled in front of a public platform, you're going to take and do what you have to do in order to save face. It's just like when Savon and D-Star got started doing hairdressing, and I'm sorry, I'm just using y'all for my visuals tonight. Whenever y'all first got started, y'all were not the best at what y'all did.
Bitch,
but the people,
excuse you,
but the people that you learned from,
I wouldn't.
But the people
I'm not lying. You right.
The people that you learned from, when you surpass them, they feel some type of way, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because then you become from being the teacher, then you are the student, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you look at it like that, because me, Savon, and I think Mr. done had this conversation, or me, Savon, and Jessica done had a conversation about everything with the whole monogamy situation. Monogamy is not for everyone.
You and Jessica, because Mr. be sleep.
Yeah. But
bitch, don't do it.
To say what you were saying, Lee, that I feel like most people, if they are truthful and honest with themselves, everybody true enough is not meant for monogamous relationships. But if you were to take and be straightforward, not only straightforward, but if you go into it and be like, hey, you know, this is what I'm looking for. If you can rock with it, we cool. If you can't walk with it, you can't wang with it, then I can't do nothing with you. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you need that extra spice every now and then to make everything flow good.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's up to you as being an individual in order to take and talk to that person. Because with any form of communication, it's communication. If I'm building a relationship with Z, and me and Z don't never spend time on the phone talking with each other or spend time doing a video chat like this or whatever like this, how can we say that we are cool and we're in a mutual relationship as being friends if I don't ever spend time with them? That's the same thing with Savon. That's the same thing with Mister. That's the same thing with Z Star. Same thing with Lee. We all have to. If there's different levels to the relationship, but this all same core thing is communication.
But I think when it comes to someone who is a ambassador, a brand ambassador, or
that's broken too.
Influencer, things of those nature. You tend to, things are a bit skewed because, to be honest with you, your bottom line, your dollar is directly linked to your impact. Okay. So Mark Chung said, I wonder why MJ can't stay in a relationship. Is MJ the problem? I don't think he is. I think he knows better. However, his brand
is the problem.
I'm not gonna say it's the problem, but his brand is about, impact. And you look at how many videos are being shared, liked, viewed. When each and every one of us right now are at the beginning of our, I would say, plight to growing our brand from a social media presence. Once we get to that level, we're going to see trends. We're going to see things that sell and things that don't. And your money is going to be impacted by those things. And you're going to have a come to Jesus meeting to say, do I want to continue to grow and make this money, or do I want to remain authentic and it affect my money? And I'll stop there, Leander.
I just have a question. I feel like you come to a question I want to add, because we all are trying to build up to greatness, and it's happening, it's progressing. So for us, how do we make the distinction when we come across somebody? Are you here for me authentically, or are you here for the brand and what it can bring you?
So here's the thing, though. So the
can you say that one more time for the people in the back?
I just want to say, how, as we are coming into ourselves, into our success, which is coming, it's progressing. I see it in all of us.
Come on, Leander.
Come on, Prophet.
How do we question? Okay, are you here for me authentically? Are you here? Forget the brand, forget the channels, forget the views, forget all of that. Are you here for me? Or are you here for the brand, for the views that you could get by being associated with me?
So here's,
you better come on, because you just said that for the people in the back.
So here's the thing, though. The piggyback off of the first thing that Savon said, when it comes to as far as over time trending and as far as growing as a platform, a good prime example, as we all know, we have heard T.S. Madison say she is not ashamed of anything that she, as far as how she got to be where she is, where she's at today. Yes. However, she has said that she, when she made the decision to leave, what she left alone. If y'all haven't watched the interview that she did with Derek J, that was such an impactful interview to me, because it showed me how a person took something that they may not have wanted to do, but they made it work, and they made it work in their benefit. However, when they got to a certain point, they said, okay, this is where it's going to split. This is where the crossroads is going to come, and I'm going to make a decision on, am I going to stay here or either go, do my own thing. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, it's like it became a thing of, okay, now that she's on this scale, now it's like, she realizes, hey, I got a brand to protect. Yeah, I can still be my authentic me. However, at the end of the day, I still have a brand to protect as it pertains to I realize people are watching me. People out here who may be broken, people that may be counting on me, people that may, as far as believe in me. I gotta watch how I present myself, and this is what it all comes back to. When I mentioned on that MJ thing, when it came to how I felt about with this whole thing with him bringing Corey into this whole quarantine thing. I feel like, was it a business opportunity to be had? Of course. I mean, it wasn't. That's a no-brainer. However, my only thing with that is that I just feel like that at some point some shit went wrong somewhere, and I believe that some shit backfired, because you cannot sit here and tell me that somebody of his magnitude, especially somebody as far as they represented themselves the way he represented himself, you cannot tell me they would intentionally go and do all of this, just to get clout when they didn't even need it from the get-go. He was already doing fine just as is with encouraging women, period. That was his main demographic, was women. So what was the need for him to sit here?
Two
and go
things
do
real
all
quick.
this? I don't
Listen, sorry to
understand.
cut you off, but two things real quick. What I got out of this, one thing, and for the women and men that were reviewing this, is to ask those questions in the beginning.
Yep.
2, always be careful what you attach to your brand. It can either help you or hurt you.
Amen. Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Be careful what you attach to your brand. It can either help you or hurt you.
But I feel like MJ Harris is experienced enough to have known what the risks are. I really do. Maybe I give him way too much. What the fuck is that goddamn reverb from? But maybe I give him too much. But I really do. I put him here because I have watched what he's said and the information that he's posted over the years, and I know it to be true. So I know he's smart as fuck.
That part.
He's strategic as hell. And I know all of this is a part of strategy. I really do. I'm sorry. I believe it's all business. I don't believe it was no emotions involved because just what my gut tells me. Okay. However, I just feel like at the end of the day, for the target market that he caters to, I just question how this impacts that market. You know what I'm saying? All the tears and the teardrops and shit and the pauses, bitch, the glitches like Shaquansha, and you come with all these tears, bitch. Did you have to re-wet your goddamn face? Because I don't believe none of that bullshit. However, I'm gonna watch now, and I'm gonna watch in the future too, bitch, because I know you'll come back with another video saying made up and we're talking, and it's all about the numbers. It's all about the numbers.
Oh yeah, it's all about the numbers. But you know, the main thing is that if you notice, and it's not to say that he don't deal with it, it's just to say that, like I said, once again, his main demographic is women. And when I say that, I mean that if you look at it, you don't really see the LGBT community nowhere on his comments. Not from a majority standpoint. You may see splash, in there speckled in between. But if you look down his comments, all of his comments are women, female, heterosexual women.
So let me ask you a question.
So that's his demographic.
We grow. We started this platform being based off of, promoting the community, being very pro LGBTQ or STUV, all the alphabets. But then we find that we pick up a target market that is mostly heterosexual women or female. And those are the individuals that are promoting our brand, that's like, share, and subscribing to our videos, getting us numbers. We're bringing in checks. What do you do? What do you do in that instance when your community is not the mass amount of people promoting you? What do you do?
If it works for you, but here's the thing: if it works for you, why mess up a good formula? You can expand. It's so many ways that you can expand off of that. You don't have to sit here and go and do stuff for clout just because of the fact that you're trying to get clicks and views so you can see as far as gain monetary, because at the end of the day, you want to think about longevity, not just for what's going on right now, but what's hype right now. You're thinking about long term. Okay, how can I make this stretch over the course of time? And I just feel like that, to me, like you said, coming from his brand, I can't see how all of this fits into that equation because it seems so out of place, out of everything that he's ever done. Now, he could be experimenting with something new. That is true. He could be experimenting. He could have fallen in love. He could be falling in love. We will sit here and never know. He could be saving face for all we know, and could be saying, well, hey, I don't want to sit here and come on camera, and so let me just go ahead and play along with this out and just go ahead and have the man to move out, and that's going to be is what it is. We don't know. Like I said, we won't know until we've seen what comes of it down the road.
Jasmine says she got a question. What's up, Jasmine?
Right.
Not necessarily a question, but it's kind of sort of like a statement. So I feel, this is just me, I may be wrong for this, but I feel when y'all are saying most of this demographic is female, correct? And heterosexual female, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I feel like this. Maybe the reason why he does not have such a strong alphabet community following is because not only is he not catering, But tonight, even just tonight, most people got on here talking about that they really didn't want to be in relationships, that they they didn't mind being a side chick, that they want to get that bag ran to them. Stop me when I'm wrong. Hold on, because I'm making a point when I'm saying this.
Keep going.
So if you feel like that your niche is not looking for the product that you're taking and putting out there, you're gonna find that product. You're gonna find that person that is going to support what you're doing. It's just like if I know that Savon can take and lay short haircuts, but then Big Peaches can do braids. I'm going to Big Peaches for my braids, and I'm going to Savon because it's gonna be snatched, and I know it's gonna be crisp, and it's gonna be on point. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes the reason why we get away from our own community is because not only do we not have the demographics there that's going to take and support what we're taking and trying to do, but sometimes, okay,
you better speak around the vine.
How many people have you heard, or you that you know of, that's in this community, that especially Black, I'm just going to shorten it down even smaller to a smaller pool, us that are Black, we have this instilled in us, this crab in a bucket mentality, that we don't want to see the next person taking and achieve something that we're striving for to do ourselves. That could be with YouTube, that can be with a radio station, that could be with opening your own salon, that could be with maintaining your salon.
Right.
They will try to get any little small thing and take and run with it. And what they do, they try to scandalize your name in the process of it.
Come on.
That's right.
Speak.
I'm just saying.
That's right. And see,
because I gather bones and I get the kids together. So it's just straight like that. But what my biggest thing with this whole situation is that for a person that always thinks that they are right about a relationship over time always involves, for every, I don't know if y'all are spiritual, biblical, or whatever, but every 7 years there's a change in a relationship with any person.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I don't care who you are, but every 7 years there's a change. It's just like every 10 years there's a change in people in our lives. You go from being teenagers, from teenagers you go to the twinkling 20s. From the twinkling 20s, you should have the light bulb coming on 30s. Then you have that midlife crisis between 35 to 45, and then after 50 you should be smooth scaling because you know exactly what's going on. In 60, you should be sitting your behind down somewhere trying to retire from something that you took and invested time and effort into. But okay, looking into our community, how many people is like that?
Sis, say it again. How many years?
How many years?
Every 10 years. And in most relationships, every 7 years there's a change.
Right.
So listen, when folk was asking me, oh my God, how did you stay so long with your boo? It was not without challenges. Everyone have a 7-year itch.
That's right. That's true.
And sometimes that 20%, when you have that 80, gets real loud. Go ahead, Leanda.
So I have a question because I've never been in a serious relationship before.
Same.
When you come across that 7-year itch, whatever itch year it is, where does that mean is it like when your partner comes to you like, you know what, I love you, I want to be with you for the rest of my life, but I want to have this other experience? Is that what that is?
Sometimes it don't. Sometimes them hoes just cheat on you, bitch, and you find out after the fact.
Period.
And that's what
sometimes.
That's where you come in, Leander, or where I've come in past experience.
Okay. And then sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes sometimes that's your point that you need to take and spice up what you're taking and doing. Because who don't get tired of eating the steak the same way?
That's true.
Who don't get tired of having the hamburger the same way?
That, I mean, honestly, that kind of scares me because I'm not saying I don't understand it, but I don't even know how we would deal with that. Okay, we've been together for 7 years. I say we've been in a 7-year monogamous relationship right now. All of a sudden we get to a point okay, yes, you say you love me in this, but now you kind of want to just sexually play around.
Let me say this to you. But let me say this to you:
Speaking for somebody who's been in a relationship for 17 years.
But it's not always that they're trying to take and cheat on you. Sometimes the next 7 years is better than the first 7. So sometimes that growth and maturity comes in at that present point in time. So it's something to look forward to. It's not always something negative.
Okay.
A lot of times it's something positive, especially if y'all have that bond there. But if you don't have that bond, it's time to rekindle that bond and figure out what that bond was.
So here's what happened.
So
wait.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Let me chime in real quick. Let me just say this real quick, Shavon, before you jump in.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Let me say this
D-Star.
real quick. Real quick. A lot, just like when you're barbecuing, you got to keep that fire lit. Mm-hmm. So if that fire goes down, what you have to do, you have to add more lighter fluid to it. Right. So you have to keep that fire going. So when you see that fire go down, you got to spark it up to get it up. So if you got to bring them toys in, you got to bring board games in, and make fun and rekindle that, then that's how you reunite that relationship.
Listen, don't bring no goddamn Rubbermaid toys in here because, bitch, I'm gonna be very offended. Like, bitch, I don't like Rubbermaid. However, we gotta keep the spice open. So, like for me, so I'm not necessarily this relationship. However, sometimes the 7 and itch, you get bored. You get used to doing the same shit every day. You see what works, right? You get to respecting each other. And then you no longer want to talk about the things that are of concern to you. You feel like it's disrespectful, or you don't want to, bitch. I done had a few, so I'm gonna tell you, my speech is gonna start to slur. However, you gotta be honest, period, about what you like and what you want, even if that shit hurts. Be honest. No one can fix it if they don't know it's a problem.
So, in a sense, you're saying some people get complacent in that 7-year time frame. Yes. You get complacent. Yes. So, okay. So then I'm gonna say this to anyone: the same stuff that you did to take and get that person is gonna be the same things you're gonna have to do in order to keep that relationship spicy. So, if you used to show up every now and then at their job with the trench coat on and nothing up underneath there, what do you think you need to do?
Do what? Wait, what happened? What you say?
I mean, I said if you show up at their job with a trench coat on, with nothing up underneath there, what you think you need to do if that was one of the acts that took and got that person there?
Let me just pause for 1 second because Shayla is trying it. I'm not drunk at all. I know exactly what I'm saying. Love muffin, sugar tits, but what I'm bitch. I'm not sugar tits. Them tits are luscious sugar tits. However, I'm just saying that it becomes a time like what you were saying. It gets a little wearisome. You got to talk about it though. Most people don't talk about it because they are afraid of the response they're going to get. Am I right, Leander?
You are right there. And I want to say,
that's why hoes make so much money.
True.
I've been in situations where, and I call them situations where I've always been a communicative person, like, because I've been mostly trying to date men again, relationships in my 20s. And I realized that when I'm in my 20s, I know men, I know where we are. Like, we're in our 20s, you don't want to commit right there and there. Okay, fine, whatever. But the problem I've been having is just even getting that communication across. Like, I can understand that, yes, you like me, you want to be with me in a certain sense, but you might want to play around. So that right now, I'm in a place where I'm so scared if a man was even to come up to me and tell me, "Oh, I want to be with you," or "I want to like you," or I would be so scared because, like, now I look at men, it's like you can't communicate. I have this distrust of it, like.
Leander,
but who doesn't have butterflies? Who doesn't have butterflies with that?
Leander,
it's beyond butterflies. I understand the butterflies, but now because it's like
Leander,
I've been in. I'm being honest, I've been damaged.
It's because of the shit we have experienced as being the third party, right? I would love to interview you because people don't understand that. We know so much about the outside complications of the relationship because hoes will bring us in when they are complacent, on vacation, when their wives are out of town, when their significant others are on a business trip, bitch, they will contact us, right? So we know what's at stake. And that causes us to have all types of trepidation about relationships.
Mm-hmm.
That part. All.
And I will say this: I'm not. Don't give me. I'm not a homebreaker. I'm not one who's going to.
It's not about that because you don't always know. You don't always know.
Like, I have been in a situation where they weren't with anybody, but for whatever reason, it could be a man like me and him are together, but they go get a girlfriend, or somewhere down the road they go to get another boy. I'm like, well, why do you just tell me that? Like, okay, I'm gonna step back and do this, but it's like, no, I really want to be with you. Like, but how can you really want to be with me? But you're parading this. Like, so I'm just like, okay, I took it upon my own. It's like, okay, it's me. That's why right now I'm not even in a position, like I'm not dating. I'm not committing myself anybody emotionally. Like, right now I'm working on myself, loving myself, understanding myself more.
Come on, niece, love yourself. Love yourself, baby.
Very thankful for, because I will let you know, within the past year I've come to realize a lot of things about myself that I didn't understand before.
Yep.
And I've grown so much, and I've
appreciated Big Mama. I got you.
And that's what it's all about. You know, that's the reason how I came to be, as far as, you know, with coming into the man that I am today, because of the fact that I took a break. I realized, like, no shade, no tea. Yep. I realized I was an in denial hoe. I had been saying it for the longest. I was an in denial hoe.
I was right there.
In denial.
And yes, in denial hoe. So I'm gonna tell you what that means. I'm gonna break it down to you. What it means.
Do.
So an in denial hoe is somebody
you can't be in denial if you're a hoe.
Who is not in a conscious mind state of knowing that they're moving from one person to the next, getting dicked down or dicking somebody down, and just doing God knows whatever, thinking that they're gonna sit here and get love out of it. But what it really translates to is that they're just moving from one person to the next because they're thinking like, oh, well, if I do this, he'll love me. If I do that, she'll love me. If I do X, Y, and Z, they'll love me. So with that being said, before you know it, now you don't sit here and start developing a body count without you even knowing, because, like I said, you're not conscious in a conscious state of mind of realizing that you're actually hoeing around. That's what it is.
I don't agree.
Bitch,
I don't agree with that. I don't agree.
Bitch,
but that's my own personal experience of it, though.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's been
hoeing around.
So what?
I knew I was hoeing around.
And he knew too.
I was being a hoe on purpose.
Right. But here's the thing, though. But that's what I'm saying. I was not though, as far as in my mind, like, I didn't know it.
You on some bullshit tonight. You did know.
No,
I'm telling
you,
for real.
He's right. Because sometimes
they come from it, like it, you don't know. Like, you really don't know.
Right, Leanne, that we don't know. Sometimes them hoes sell us the same bill of goods that they sell to their significant others, and we don't know.
Exactly.
We don't know.
I'm gonna tell you.
So how many times?
Hold on, wait a minute, Jasmine. However, I always, because I've been in that situation so many times, I always thought them hoes got a hoe, a wife, or somebody on the side. So I always prepared myself while reaping the benefit.
Exactly, Jessica.
Can I just say, this is why you don't fight the hoe, you fight the man himself.
Right! Simply, Enda. The man is
you knew what the fuck he was doing. You knew it.
But how many times you hoes got mad at the hoe?
And that's me coming from the whole community. We oftentimes we don't even know. But you try to if I'm one, it's many, honey. I'm gonna be honest, it's many.
If a bitch fuck with me on the side, he fuck with 10 other trans women on the side.
And I've been with men who told me y'all the other hoes was. Because I was supposed to be the mistress, but because he told me.
Wait, bitch, them hoes didn't tell me though.
Okay.
So I got told.
You know,
I don't think you serious anyway, so it is what it is.
That's right.
So if you know that you only dealing with this person at this time, set time every night. You mean to tell me And at this certain day of the week, you mean to tell me you didn't know that you was the side piece?
But hold on, wait
You
a
mean
minute.
to tell me?
Can
No.
I
Let me finish.
No, I get
You mean to tell me you're going from one wangadang to the other wangadang and to some ussy too, and you didn't know that you was just doing that?
Wait, bitch, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. So, bring your punk ass back on this goddamn line. Let me finish. Yes, ho. We knew we was some hoes. However,
Bring Shayla in.
Hold on. Everybody be quiet for a second. Jasmine, bitch, you a lie. You got some hoes on your goddamn profile. Don't play me. You a hoe. Bye, hoe. Bye.
Because it takes the hoe to know a hoe. That's why I know hoe.
You right there. But let me tell you something. I'm a proud hoe. It is what it is. If I
didn't say. Hold on. I didn't say you. No, I didn't say you didn't have to be. But what I'm saying though is, don't sit up here and try to take and play victim, saying that you didn't know because you knew. You knew what was going on. I'm not talking about you, baby. I'm talking about Mr. Man on top.
No, you're right. You are absolutely Jasmine. You are important.
But hold on. Wait a minute, though. With that being said, that's not how every scenario works.
Exactly. That's not how every scenario works.
That's not how every scenario works.
I have been told once you find out. So that's not how every scenario works.
I'm gonna drop out. Let Shayla in.
Okay.
All right.
But once you take and find out, it's up to you to either stay in that situation or to leave that situation.
You're right. But here's the situations I've been in. I came in not knowing I was a mistress. Somehow down the line, I thought I was a mistress, but then they tried to make me a main one. I'm like, I don't want to be a main one because I already see how you treated the main one.
But the signs are there, is what I'm saying.
But hold on,
I didn't take it serious. And I used to try to cut them off, but then at that point, I just started using them. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But here's the thing, though, and I'm gonna let Shayla speak because I know she's on here with us. But here's the thing, though. The first thing to know is that a hoe does not classify as you being the other person. Sometimes a hoe.
I'm just saying, Zyla is not a hoe in this situation. So take his hoe ass out and bring Shayla in because
she's already in. She's already in. But no.
Who did you take out? D-Star?
He told me to drop him.
Oh, you so self-sacrificing, D-Star. Okay, I'm sorry.
But all I'm saying
is, can take me out. So
all I'm saying is this though.
On the show, but
here's the thing.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. Being a hoe does not classify. What I meant when I said that is that when I said in denial hoe, I meant that I was going from person to person, meaning that my body count, not as far as being a side piece. I wasn't a side piece. It's just the fact that I was with somebody who I thought was going to love me if I did X, Y, and Z. And then once X, Y, and Z happened, they dropped my ass like a hot dog. And then I end up moving on to
if they dropped you like a hot dog hoe, you was a side piece, bitch.
But it's all under the same umbrella, though.
That is so Real Housewives of motherfucking.
That's why I never trusted them. Like, no, fuck all that.
Because we do. I mean, because wait a minute, Leanna, bitch, I knew when I was a side piece, bitch. It wasn't far into
it was what it was.
I do it.
Run me my coins.
And I still.
But then that's why I'm saying.
And they ran me my coins, bitch.
Okay.
But that's why I'm saying. The signs are the same with every situation. The signs are still the same. If you know you're attracting the same type of person and you're getting into that same type of relationship because you are attracting that person, because you have a plethora of other people that you can take and you can talk to, go out with, spend time with, or whatever. If you are good and complacent with being the side piece and the hoe, that's what you're doing.
But that's why
I don't care how you take a slice and dice and move it around.
Jasmine, you are right. That's why I said I have to stop. Because that part. I'm in a new place right now. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was at a place like, listen, I like being a hoe. It was what it was. I can't deny it.
We got to do whatever the fuck we wanted to do,
but I didn't what I wanted to do.
Say it.
No, I will say.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a wife or husband. They didn't tell me that, but I always feel like you probably got somebody on the side. It is what it is. But you knew what my price was, what I wanted to do.
So let's talk to
That
Shayla.
was me.
What you gotta say, girl?
Say it,
That me the mistress, but then they wanted to make me the main. I'm like, whoa.
Oh God, I hate that when they try to make us the main bitch. We didn't sign up for this shit.
I didn't agree to that now. Because
Right.
I'm agree the main.
Right.
Leander, may I ask you this question before we talk to Shayla?
Go ahead.
Who is your mother? Who is your gay mother?
My
Wait a minute, hold on. I wait a minute.
I have a point. No. I have a point. Seriously, I have a point. I have a point of making this.
Honestly, I don't really have one per se. I just had to kind of make it my way.
I don't think
my point that I'm making with
gay mother is.
Yeah, yes, it is. I'm making a point. This is my point. Okay. My point is this. It's just whenever you're coming up, if you don't have someone that's in the life that's trying to teach you or show you the ropes on how to take and deal with certain situations, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it comes from that because you've already raised one, but sometimes it's good to have someone that has your back that can teach you a different way of doing it. It's just like I'm quite sure with Savon, when she first got started, she was on an apprenticeship of some people. Whenever it was your grandmother that showed you how, or your mother showed you how, it was a form of apprenticeship.
Showed me how to be a hoe. I'm just gonna be honest with it because she was a hoe. I mean that respectfully.
Oh Lord,
that heifer knew she was a hairstylist and she had any man she wanted. My gay mother was fabulous. That bitch reminded you of Naomi Campbell. Her name is, I ain't gonna say her name, but that bitch was fabulous. So that was not really a point of contention. I still wanted to do what I wanted to do without them.
True, but it's also you have people that mow you or you see somebody. A lot of time, mimic is the best form of flattery.
It is.
So if you're mimicking something that someone else is taking and doing, that person is teaching you the ropes without teaching you the ropes. If that makes sense. Yes, baby. Go ahead.
I say this. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to have a gay mother as most other people in the community are, and that's one thing I've talked about. Most of my
come on home, baby. I got you. Come on home.
Leander,
come on home. I got you, baby.
Leander,
gay mothers.
I had a mother and I was still a hoe. So
I'm not saying that's not the place where me being hoe, but I've just never really had that.
I'm not calling you one, baby. I'm just saying it.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying, to answer Jasmine's question. Like, unfortunately, I've been in situations where gay mothers who could have been have tried to take advantage of me. So I can't go into those relationships.
Speak. That's a whole nother story, but speak on it. Because
so I've really had to learn this way by myself. The only person who I could really say who has really helped me in terms of dealing with men was my grandmother. When I came out to my grandmother, who was a Southern Baptist woman. A Southern Baptist woman.
Why is it always the grannies, though? They teach us so much, don't they?
No, it was weird with her
because they see it. They already know it.
When I told her, I was there like, okay, well, I already knew, but she sat me. I will never. She sat me down in the kitchen. It was in the kitchen, like sit down in that chair, David. Like, oh my God, this is the talk. Like, let me tell you something. Whatever man you bring home, he got to have a job. He got to have a car. He got to be able to take care of you. But Ma, because I used to tell my grandma, like, but Ma, like, it's a hard world. I said what I said.
I said what I said. Okay, Nene.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. Just to go back to what Jasmine said, and just to piggyback off what you said, Leanne, is that not everybody had that guidance. I, per se, did not have that guidance. I had to learn the hard way. When I say the hard way for me to learn was for me to see and actually get stuck in a position to where I hit rock bottom, and I had to tell myself, bitch, you're doing something wrong. Something is terribly wrong, and you need to go get help. And when I realized that, I went and got professional help. That's how I got out of my situation, because I didn't have guidance for somebody to sit here and sit me down and tell me, bitch, you probably need to sit here and sit down and slow your roll for a second because you're doing too much. You're being a hoe. You don't know.
I didn't have that.
We tried, but
so wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not the moderator, but bitch, Shayla has been on here for 2 hours and she ain't had a
Shayla
Shayla Love Muffin. Talk to us.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back because I definitely agree with Jasmine. The signs are always there,
Okay.
no matter how blinded you think you are. There are certain things in a relationship you think that person loves you because there are certain things that they do, but there are always signs there. Baby, I've learned. I may be young, but I learned this at a young age.
Shayla, you're right, but you learn them. You learn them. That's the point. You learn them.
And I've learned. I've learned that these niggas out here for everybody.
Period.
And what you need to learn is
Community
to get your money, be quiet, and keep it moving without feelings.
Say that again. Because
there it is.
Say it, Shayla. Yes, God. Yes.
It is.
All of that. And I definitely do agree with, what Shayla said. The signs are always there. However, I think it just comes to a time to when you see it, like you said, but there comes to a time where you don't want to see it because you're so adamant and focused on this one thing, on thinking that, this person is going to eventually love me, and that all plays a part of the whole thing of having that confidence on yourself, on knowing who you are, because if you don't, people can easily play on your emotions easily.
Yeah.
Period.
Exactly.
Okay, so I can see that the first 1 or 2 times, but 10 body counts in, no.
Well, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. What if the dick is so goddamn good, bitch? You can't leave.
You still know what you're doing.
Period.
I mean, you know that you fuck with a motherfucker that fuck with other hoes, but can you leave?
Yeah, I mean, no, you keep them to the side, but no.
I don't have like 2 or 3 guys like that though.
Okay, but I'm gonna also throw this in here. Sometimes you can do stuff as a substitution of something, as far as to avoid something else that you're really dealing with on the inside. So when I say that, sometimes you can realize it, but then you just doing it because of the
Shayla, right?
Because you're just trying to satisfy whatever that void is in your heart. So that means that if you're out there hoeing around, if you're out there falling for the okie doke, if you're out there letting niggas see him walk all over you, see him, run circles around you, sometimes it comes to a thing of where you can sit here and fall for the okie doke only because you're trying to fill a void that's within. So you're right, you can't be self-aware of it, but I'm just saying that if you don't have people to sit you down, if you don't have people as far as provide you guidance, sometimes, like I said, you got to learn the hard way.
If you don't have that guidance in the community, it's really hard to navigate that shit.
Okay, so let me throw you a little bit of knowledge right quick.
Wait a minute. Does this knowledge include Shayla? Because bitch, I don't see her on here.
Where's she at? I don't know what happened to her.
I got her.
Okay. You believe some people are undateable? Yes, I do.
Yes, Jessica. Yes, some people are.
I do believe some people are undateable.
That is true.
So let me take and give y'all a different scenario because Savon knows about this because I talked to Savon about this, and Mister6ft8, I think everybody knows about this, but let me spit you a little bit of something. Do you know the hardest thing to take and to recover from when you're in the life and you're doing this is rape? Okay. Woo. So when you have learned how to deal with that, you recognize a whole bunch of different signs that comes from people when it comes down to what's going on. I can say that and speaking from a place that I know of because I've been there, done that.
Right.
So I understand the naiveness, but once you done went through it a couple times, that naiveness is not there anymore because you know what the game is all about.
Right.
And a lot of times it takes you because you're the broken person. You're the person that's broken, and you're trying to figure out how and what the relationship's supposed to be at. If you need that time, and of course, in the life, everybody wants to go, get, because nobody wants to be single. Nobody wants to be by themselves. Nobody wants to get to know themselves. That's where the issue and the problem is. The issue and the problem is that you don't want to take that time to not only mature in your own self, but to know who self is.
Right.
How can you offer anybody something to go along to be in a form of relationship if you don't know what you want out of the relationship?
So wait. I hate.
I have been in a place where I've realized I didn't know what I wanted in a relationship because I just figured it's supposed to be this, and that. I figured it's supposed to be whatever standard was set by the world. But now I'm learning. I need to understand what I need for myself, what I need for me, what I need out of them. So I agree with that.
But wait, hold on. I really wanted to go back and reflect on what the Anthony Brown has said. Can we like
What he
how
said.
messages? They are like
If I'm
if
sick,
I'm seeking a husband, I think I guess it's action, occupation, transportation, conversation, firm foundation, motivation, inspiration,
finally penetration.
and finally penetration. What do you mean by no medication and finally penetration? Because listen, as long as there's PrEP out there and condoms, bitch, hold on, you can find your maybe positive HIV positive mate.
And I will admit, I have dated HIV positive individuals.
I have too.
With no problem. Like,
I'm not gonna say that I have, but I'm pretty sure I have, bitch, because some hoes lie.
I have had people who have lied and people who have been
But here's the thing. With someone who tells me they're HIV positive and they're honest about it, I tend to trust them more than some hoe who will lie about it.
Right.
So let me piggyback off of what you're saying, because I'm not taking anything from you, but this is what I'm saying with the whole situation. What Anthony Brown said. I look at relationships like if you go into a brand new car lot. In order for you to know if you're gonna like the feel of the car lot, you got to test drive the car at least once before you commit to something. Because what if you commit to something and the ride is not the best ride that you done had?
Yes.
Let's just be real. Some ladies are size queens. some you got some aggressive stuff, and you don't. You've got to be able. You've got to be able to be realistic and honest with that person. And
so what's the question?
I mean, you don't have to jump into it, huh?
What's the question? If you would date someone,
it's not a question. I'm just piggybacking off what you're saying.
Would I date?
Would. I mean, I would. It's not an issue with me.
If someone told me they were positive,
that's no problem.
And they told me they were positive, hands down, I'm sorry, I would date them more so than someone who would lie about it. That's just me.
Because at least you know what you're
doing. I mean, but how many of us have had the one night stands and we don't know was that person?
A lot of hoes. And if anybody say they don't, they're lying. A lot of hoes will lie.
I've taken that risk before, but I know the risk I'm taking. Like, I gotta be out. I know the risk I'm taking. That's the risk I'm taking. If I'm doing it.
So here's the thing. I'm glad
you
brought that up though, because to piggyback off Jasmine, I know as far as what you expressed earlier, my breaking point. If you really want to know my breaking point, what actually stopped me from one, engaging in sex with man, for two, not going over a man's house after a certain time of day because they nothing open but ladies and gas stations, not sitting here giving in to what a dude sit here and tell you all because he's sitting here talking that good game, waiting on to see how that dude is, if he's actually consistent or if he's gonna sit here and flake out on you, in a matter of 1 or 2 weeks. What actually brought me to that point to stop as far as and to take evaluation as to all of that and get to the point where I'm at now, where I don't sit here as far as entertain a lot of stuff, is the fact that I met a dude. We kicked it off. We went out to eat, went on a date. Everything was cool. We probably had been talking for about a good week and a half, I would say. Yes, we had sex. Yes, it was a thing of where, I was, like I said, it happened. I went over his house. One thing led to another. It happened. A week later, I start hitting him up. He starts saying, kind of, dissing me as far as like he didn't know me. Then he called me out the blue, out of nowhere, and tell me that he HIV positive. After the
wait. Back up. Bitch, first of all, he didn't just find out he was HIV positive.
No. He said that he had been new, but here's the thing though. We had already talked about that conversation prior to. the thing was is that he didn't want to come clean about it because he was so worried about as far as the, I guess, perception, and he just wanted to get his.
No.
Oh.
I have a problem. I'm sorry. I have a problem. And lie.
He was wanting to get his rocks off, whatever the case may be.
Can I say something?
But the thing is that he lied.
Please do, Leander.
In a situation where I was dating this boy, we didn't have sex because at this point, I think I was on like this 3-month rule or whatever. I don't know why I was on it. But I found out years after the fact that he was HIV positive. And in fact, he wasn't taking his medications for whatever reason.
Did you say he wasn't?
He was HIV positive.
And he wasn't taking his medication?
And he wasn't taking his medications. And I have been with an individual who was taking their medication, who was undetectable, but after I'm like, okay. Like, so I'm not going to lie. I'm not doing this to out myself, but
I get it.
This is the world we live in.
It is. And honestly, when you decide to not have protected sex with anyone, you are opening yourself
up.
It is. And that's it.
But it's your responsibility to take the necessary reactions.
But here's the thing, though. For whatever reason, old dude, as far as did what he did, the bottom line is that he lied from the get-go, and it wasn't until after the fact that he came clean about it. And then not only that, but he was, like I said, done with me. Once he had did what he did, he was done with me.
But here's the thing, though. This is why it is so important for you to protect yourself, regardless.
Right. And had I not did that, it would have been a different conversation. Had the protection not happened, it would have been a different conversation.
But listen, quit taking what a hoe, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna say what I say. A hoe say, bitch, I'm clean, I'm good. Bitch, quit taking what hoes say as true. You don't know. You don't know.
Protect yourself.
You don't know. So you take
responsibility to run that risk.
Protect yourself. If you don't, bitch, it's on you. It ain't on them. It's on you.
Well, see, and here's the thing. I've always been taught to protect. When it comes to me, because of the fact that I've always been public with men, women, period, about me having a chronic illness. One that weakens my immune system, or sickle cell. I've always been transparent about that. And the reason why I've been transparent is because I want people to understand that, hey, I have to sit here and protect myself at all costs. Some people sit here and get mad. Some people say they don't want to have nothing to do with me because they don't believe in condoms. And if you don't believe in condoms, that's cool, fine, and dandy. That's on you.
And if you don't believe in condoms, bitch, that's on you. But bitch, if you listen, the thing we used to say back in the day, if you come up with a house in Virginia, bitch, it's on you, bitch. You bought that real estate. Fuck.
Can I just say, if you are HIV positive, it's nothing against you.
It's nothing. No, it's not. Nothing.
Because
nothing.
If you're HIV positive, I will still fuck with you. I understand.
If you tell me that you're HIV positive, bitch, I know to take the precautions.
I know what to do. Especially if you're undetectable. Like, okay, well, we got nothing to worry about then. Like,
it's my decision.
As long as you're taking your medications.
All I add.
I work in the healthcare field, so I know, like, okay, are you taking your medications?
Yes.
You do. Are you going to your doctor's appointments? If you're doing that, we're good. If you're not, okay, well, how can I help you achieve that? Because
exactly.
It's not even about me and sexical. It's about you and your health.
That part.
And I feel like I hate the fact that there's such a stigma in our community. Oh, they have HIV. Like, no, it's not like that anymore. It's really not like that anymore.
It's not. And as long as it's PrEP out there, bitch, you can protect yourself, use protection, take PrEP, and you'll be okay.
But here's the thing, though.
Protection, bitch.
Here's another thing, though. People want to see here with the whole PrEP thing. I always see it back, as far as with the whole Jack thing, the whole online thing. People say, well,
I'm on PrEP. Jack, though.
I'm on PrEP. No, even with people in the club, you meet people out and about anywhere, they'll say, quick, I'm on PrEP. I'm good. No, boo, that's not how it works. Hold on. That ain't how it works.
Jessica said I was with someone and we messed around and he disappeared. They came back weeks later and then came to me weeks later and said he was positive. I was scared and
Jessica, I've been there before.
Bitch, hold on. I'm gonna.
The guy he was undetectable, so that saved me.
What's up, Jazz?
Jazz, what you
Okay.
got?
So all I'm gonna say is this. Speaking of being in healthcare fear and stuff like that. First and foremost, just because you're on PrEP, it does not cure the other STDs, and people do not realize that the other STDs are on a rise.
That part.
For one.
That part.
Number two, with the whole situation with condoms, there are so many different brands of condoms. There's not only latex, there's sheepskin, there's other ways of protecting yourself. Number three, if you're going to sit up there and you're going to lie to somebody, and maybe I'm wrong for feeling this way because I am a bottom, but I don't want something inside of me that everybody else done had plentifully of. So I'm very picky when it comes down to who go in the cookie jar, when they can get into the cookie jar, and how they going to get in the cookie jar. Just straightforward. I may flirt all day long, but that ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I was that person at one point, and when I was in my 20s, I ain't going to sit here and lie. I was trying to do what I had to do, but I've never been the type of person to take and just jump from one person to the next person or whatever like that. If you are not, and I say it again, if you're not one of those types of people that can actually, because even with PrEP, some people can't take it because of the different stuff that's inside of the PrEP. So you still have to educate your own self. You still have to make sure that you're doing what you have to do in order to protect self. You see what I'm saying? So I get a whole bunch of what everybody's saying, but it comes down to knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Oh yeah.
And if you're not educating your own self onto what's good and what's not good or whatever, you are going to take and wind up hurting your own self in the long run. It's not even about what the partner wants or whatever like that. It's what you want. Especially a lot of men, especially black men, let's just put it on the table. A lot of black men feel like, okay, because I have a girlfriend at home and I may do whatever I'm going to do with her without a condom on, but I'm going to use a condom with you. But let's just be real. How many times have we all have had slip-ups with the one-night stand?
We all have.
Look,
so if you going home, and it's not no tea, no shade, and Shayla knows.
I don't believe you.
And Shayla said, and Shayla knows I'm not coming for Shayla and I'm not coming for females, but I'm just going to put it out there. So they feel like that they can take and run into any female, and you never know what female what dude that female done had prior to you. Most African American women do not get HIV tests because they feel like they're only dating heterosexual men in their eyes, so they have no risk of it. That's just the same crap that you get taught when people are inside of. But that's the same junk when people are sitting inside of churches and they're getting taught the hatred that they're getting taught. It's the same cycle. Oh, I can't get it if I'm only messing with this person, or if I'm taking and using a condom with this person, but I'm having raw sex. Well, you have all these kids around here, but you never thought to take and even check and see if you had anything.
Oh wow.
And I like what Shayla said. PrEP in y'all community is the same as Plan B in ours. Girls use that shit like it's birth control just so they won't have to use condoms. That I can see that.
And they do.
They take and turn around, but then when they take and come up and they're HIV positive, and then they're trying to figure out why they're HIV positive because you have not taken educated yourself. The key thing is to educate yourself, to know what your pros and your cons is on anything. Anything that you do is a negative and it's a positive.
Can I say we all touch on that, but that PrEP shit is not the be all end all.
It is not.
No, that's why I said.
Please do not believe.
That's why I said it's
still
other STDs that's out there.
I need y'all to understand that.
Wait,
be all end all.
Shayla said PrEP is y'all community the same as Plan B. Bitch, I hate you. Hoes need to understand that you still use condoms and practice safe sex because you can still get chlamydia, hepatitis.
We can still get what, Savon?
All that
hepatitis.
You can get it. So can we talk about? So because I feel like there are some people who don't know what the signs are, like we do. What are the signs?
But hold up. Before you say that, hold on. Let me say this. You know, some people are asymptomatic, which means that they have the virus and they don't even show any signs with it.
That's even worse.
So you can't always say you're looking for signs on something, or like some people, some people are asymptomatic, so they will never get sick from it. They'll die, and you never know what's going on with them.
Exactly.
So we can't always say that it's you look for this certain type of sign, or you looking for this certain type of sign, or whatever like that, because some people are asymptomatic.
No, bitch, hold on. She did it. No. You make me sick, bitch. I thought you was my friend. It's the same drink I've been having, but I went and got some food. I know my speech word.
I don't believe it, Shayla. I don't believe it, Shayla. I think that's another drink.
When I ask this, what are some signs that you see in your partners lying about their status or about? I don't mean this to be like STD or HIV centric, but like, what are some signs you have seen in your partners lying about their status or their overall health? Because I feel like it is out there.
One of the biggest things, but one of the biggest things that you can take and you can say to a person, you can ask a person for the last time for their last card.
So they can lie to you
because you can go and get tested. Yeah, you can go and get tested. When was the last time you was tested? Because if you take and look on Grindr and all that stuff, it's all on there. You can take and put it on there, and you can take and actually put on that you're on PrEP and all this kind of stuff. Even though these idiots are still saying, "Oh, I like raw." Stupid.
Bitch, wait. I'm on PrEP. I'm negative.
Stupid.
All that shit. However, I'm still having drinks.
You can still pass something else.
No, but how
about hamburger helper, bitch?
But how about when a person going to tell you they don't like using condoms, but then you already know for a fact because you already had a conversation with them prior to that they done slept with somebody.
Let me tell you something.
X, Y, and Z.
Let me tell you something.
That part.
I got something for that.
Who say they don't like to use condoms
and that they clean.
Bitch,
but you know they don't.
I need to see papers.
No better.
Can I ask a question? So you got two things that you can take and do. Either you can use a female condom for yours being the bottom,
what is that?
Or
a
female, or you can use a dental dam when you're taking and doing a fellatio. There's two different ways.
I say that for bottoms, we're expected to just be ass. Like we're expected to take you as. We're expected to believe you. But bottoms, I feel like are the most at risk. I do feel like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You are. We are, but you
are the most at risk.
You are, but you have to be the one to stand your ground on it.
That those who take dick have to go through.
No glove, no love, bitch. If you are allergic to the glove, bitch, I'm allergic to your punk ass. I'm sorry. I done had enough dick. Bitch. If you can't put no condom on it, bitch, I swear you trying to give me something. So fuck you.
But latex is universal for every person, though, because latex can go into anybody.
Lambskin or whatever. If you say you are allergic, I swear you're trying to give me something. Okay? Because we
ain't doing shit.
Say it, Leander. Say it. We ain't gotta do shit, bitch.
I'm just saying, there's options out there for them that says that they don't. Okay, so I'll use the condom.
I'm not gonna act like I use a condom every time. I didn't.
Is there like a bottom? Is there like a bottom condom that there's available to use? Does anybody know? Or
it's called a condom, bitch. That's bitch. I'm just saying, I get it. I get it. Yeah. People will say, I'm so allergic to condoms, I break out. Well, bitch, guess what?
Bitch, we ain't doing shit then. We ain't
doing other shit. Right.
I have been raw before, but because
Me too.
I know that person. I've seen their test, so we're good.
Hold on. But let me be honest with you. If we're going to be real honest, I've been raw before, bitch. And I've been burned before. I'm not going to lie.
Who hasn't, but there are people who have been there before. There's no shame in that.
However, me being raw and being burned before, bitch, let me know, bitch, don't trust now.
But for a person to say that they're allergic,
that's all you gotta do. It's
but for a person to say that they are allergic to latex is a lie, because in lipstick there's latex in lipstick. inside of drinking cups, especially plastic ones. If you're getting them from any type of fast food,
That's
there
true.
is latex and plastic in it. So that's a lie.
Girl, just fuck
If you
them.
do that, I also have different types of condoms available for you. So like, okay, I have this condoms,
Yes.
so we're good.
Fuck them
If you
hoes.
don't want to wear those, okay, oh bitch, well we can fuck them. Plain and simple. Because I know
But
you're
look,
thinking at that point.
but like Savon said, once you've been down that road where you've been burned by somebody before, you ain't got time to be seeing here all kind of bullshit excuses as to why people don't want to see him.
I will say
you ain't
that
trying to hear that. Period.
the Lord
Like,
has been on my
it's-
side because
it's-
I have never experienced that.
Oh,
There be two of us.
well, bless you, Leonda, bitch, because I'm not gonna act like I ain't been impacted by some nasty whole line to me,
I'm
bitch.
not saying that's not no judgment towards anyone.
It's not. I know, baby. I know. Listen, when we make the decision to not use a glove,
like, okay, I made a decision that's on me, but I haven't yet to experience that. So I was like, okay,
girl, don't keep
okay.
testing. Don't keep testing that shit, okay?
I'm not. That's why I said like, oh no, God, I'm not gonna keep testing this at all.
Yes, girl.
I've learned. I've adjusted my ways.
Yes, God.
And that's the key. As you get older, it
yeah,
doesn't matter if you want to still continue to be a hoe. Baby, listen, I'm pro hoe.
I try to tell
I'm just
y'all.
gonna say this: like the times that I've burned has been with my boyfriend, not this one, but like the before. We were together for a while, bitch, and it just happened. Like it just does. You don't know, but
it's reality.
It is reality. And hold on, though. Let me say, I burnt that bitch car. I torched that whole car too.
I will say that I got accused of burning somebody's car, but I didn't do it.
I torched that whole car.
I really didn't do it. I didn't burn
Okay. May I have the floor for just a second?
No.
Yes, go ahead.
So Tia said that she wanted me to T Bless asked if I would take and explain the whole female condom thing. Okay, so with that being said, there's two types of condoms. There's one for the male and of course one for the female. The one for the female lays over the labia and over the clitoris. So it's about this long. The plastic lips of it lay on top of everything because it's made for a female. You can take it, unwind it onto a condom, and you can insert it into yourself and leave it there. And if he doesn't want to use a condom, you're still protecting yourself. That is a female condom. And when it's all said and done, you pull the plastic right out of you and you discard it.
So I have a question.
And a dental dam is basically the same thing. Yes.
So there's no chance, because this may sound stupid only because, like I said, it's just something that I've heard of it, but I've never heard it explained. So this is not something that can get lost or lodged like inside of you and just never come out.
No, because the plastic lays like this. So if this is it, the plastic is going to lay on top of it. It's a round disc that the plastic, and it's a round disc at the end. It's a round disc at the top. So it stays there.
Bottoms can use it. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Well, that's cute.
Bottoms can use it. Yes.
Bitch,
What the hell did you just type in this chat?
I burnt that big whole car up.
Product for me.
You hear what I said? I torched it.
That way.
I put a bottle in that car, put some liquor, and I burnt that whole. Fuck her.
That's one thing I can say for say. I'm on the same page. I've never had any STDs.
Well, that's cute.
But I'm gonna be honest. That's my greatest job. That really is. I gotta be honest. That's my greatest job.
Here's the thing, though, and if you have not, that's what I'm saying. Glory be. I pray to God that whatever you're doing right, you continue to do right. Because I'm telling you, all it takes is that one time for you have to go down to the health department.
Say it again. It's just one time. Jessica,
can I say?
Jessica, I don't know.
Jessica, I should have got it.
No.
About the grace of God, he said no.
Fuck that bitch.
I gotta be honest.
I mean, I think we all done had scares before because, like, I went a whole 12, 13 years without getting tested. But I'm on, I'm on prep now, so I'm good.
Listen, I've even talked to my doctor about getting on prep. Like, well, you're not really that active, so like, you don't really have to. Like,
what's up, Shayla? Shayla.
I mean, my whole
Shayla
face.
got work. Go ahead and show it to her.
So
Listen, I don't think it's any scarier. It's about the same scary. It's about having a pregnancy scare. Y'all lucky y'all can't get that.
I'm so glad.
Actually,
Shayla, I would
actually,
rather have a pregnancy scare than the shit that motherfucker, even though it was curable, okay? I would have much rather have a pregnancy scare, okay?
If I had a pregnancy, I would have had like 3 or 4 babies by now.
Oh, well, that's not a scare. That's a full pregnancy.
It's a full pregnancy. I would have
family.
I would have fucked.
But you know you can't.
Thank God he protected me. It made me who I am. They give me that fucking uterus. I ain't got to worry about that shit.
I thank God I don't have fallopian tubes.
But see, the reason why I don't deal with PrEP is because I be taking all this damn medication, and then the doctor, he done see him and turn around and gave me this damn $11,000 drug that
I
already
agree.
be fucking
Because
with me, and I ain't got time.
I've worked in healthcare, and I've worked specifically with sickle cell people. I know what y'all go through, baby.
Look, I ain't got time to take no other pills on top of what I take already, because I'm telling you, and like now they come out with this drug. So this drug right here, this is called Voxelotor. Oxalitra is what it's called. It costs $11,000 a month. $11,000.
You ain't paying for it, are you?
No, insurance covers it. Insurance covers it all. Thank God.
Okay, thank God, because we will have problems.
It's a clinical trial drug, and unfortunately, I was in high hopes for it, but I can't take it because the shit fuck with my stomach, and bitch be having me in the damn bathroom with bubble guts, and honey, ain't nobody got time. That is not cute.
So bitch, hard.
So
you know what? My daddy just got out the hospital. He just got out of ICU. He had a sickle cell crisis.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've worked with sickle because I used to work for an organization, and sickle cell used to be like the team I was over. Like sickle cell is such a hard condition to deal with. Like anybody who deals with that, my God, my heart goes out to you, baby. Because
this has been my main hang up with dating people, period, over time, because of the fact that I had one guy to sit here and tell me, well, why do you disclose to everybody that you meet up front that you got sickle cell? Okay, so fair question. The reason why I do that is because I know what it entails. I know the shit that comes with it. So why would I not sit here and disclose it, especially if I know that this is not something that just affects me. But if whoever is with me, like I said, it's not something that is for the faint of heart. So I understand that I want the person to be very certain in their mind. Like if you want to be with me, then you want to be with me no matter what. But see, people, like I said, some people don't understand it. Some people feel like that you don't need to disclose certain things until further down the road. I'm not the kind of person. I put everything on the table and then leave you to decide on your own with the decision to make on whether or not, if that's the road you want to go down. That's the road you want to go down? Cool.
No, I get it. Because
Mister, so these start there, bitch, you got them coins, ho, so you good.
You said disclose everything on the table? Is that what you said? So we're disclosing everything. You said disclose everything on the table?
Yes.
So if we're disclosing everything on the table, yes, my position, I play it well. But I also have a tree trunk too.
Bitch, what you mean? So sis, hold on. Sis, how the fuck? We done talked about 6-foot trunk this whole time, bitch. You gonna hold out?
You got
a tree trunk too.
Because I was trying to make him feel like he was masculine, the masculine man.
So, bitch, you mean to tell me, bitch, you got a whole goddamn shaft?
It always be them damn bottoms. It be them damn bottoms all the time.
That's what the boys are attracted to. That's what the boys are attracted to. They want the.
This is why I don't fuck with none of y'all hoes. Y'all hoes, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to give me some more goddamn hamburger helper. Fuck y'all hoes. Bitch, I'm a hoe. Y'all hoes are deceptive.
I'm a sexual.
Savon, get back on this camera right now.
Bitch, I'm hungry, and them hoes is deceiving me with their dick sizes.
Stop drinking and you won't be that hungry.
Bitch, I'm not that hungry. I'm drinking Kool-Aid. You want to be my friend, hoe, and you calling me out. This is why I don't like y'all hoes.
No, I play my role. Let's not get it twisted. I'm still a lady when it comes down to it. But the candy is really good. I was just asking somebody a question in the comment, Mister.
So let me play devil's advocate.
Hamburger helper, bitch.
Let me play devil's advocate. If somebody said they wanted to sit here and give you oral sex, would you let them?
Bitch,
of course. Why not?
Why not?
When you ready?
It still works.
When you ready?
And don't get too ready. You'll spit in your mouth too.
If I like it,
tame the snake. All I can say is tame the snake. And if she spit, don't be mad.
I mean, if you about to spit in my pussy, you might as well spit in my mouth.
Oh my goodness, honey.
Oh, I don't belong here.
Yes, you do, bitch. You belong here, bitch, because your pussy gets spit in.
Ooh.
It may not be pussy, bitch.
I'm not supposed to spit. I'm not supposed to.
Jazz said we know.
But do you deserve to spit in me and on me? That's the question.
I was not prepared.
Because not everyone deserves that.
Bitch, I'm clocking out. I'm clocking out.
I was not.
No, you not.
Let me ask you though, but why would you not want to experience that? It's such a beautiful thing.
Hold on.
Bitch, it ain't beautiful. Giving your ass a disease, bitch. No, it ain't beautiful.
Wait a minute. You mean the oral
sex? COVID-19, yes.
Hold on. You mean the spit or the oral sex?
We can't do that shit now.
Hold on. You mean the spit or the oral sex?
No, I'm just talking about the oral. Why would you? It's such a beautiful thing. Why would you not experience that?
No.
Wait, spit on the dick?
No, I ain't with all the spitting. Bitch, you spit on me.
I like the place to be wet.
I don't know.
Period. If you piss on me,
I don't know.
If you piss on me, you spit on me.
Oh no!
Wait, hold on. Where piss come from? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold
up. There is a difference. There is a difference. Let me take this. Let me take this. There's a difference. There's a difference. Because if you are taking and you are gagging, that's a little bit different. Or if you're taking a hit that spot just right and you trickle out a little bit of pee, I mean, that's bound to happen because it's connected in there a little bit. But I mean, I thought you said you was a freak.
Look, I'm a freak, but everybody got their limit.
Wait, hold on. Let's talk about spitting though, because spitting comes in different forms and fashions.
No, it does not. Spitting is spitting. Don't try to make this more than what it is.
No, I saw porn. Some people spit better than others. Some people just spit like, oh, that's not spitting. That you're just making a mess.
Okay, let me just put out this disclaimer, y'all. In no way, in the comments, are we saying that you should stop spitting on your spouse? You do what makes you feel happy.
You need to spit on that dick. I'm gonna be honest.
If that motherfucker like to be spit on or piss on, you spit on that bitch and she comes.
Pissing is a different story. That's a whole different subject in itself.
All I'm gonna say is this: in the bedroom, I'm a FBIA. I'm the freakiest bitch in America. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
All right.
Raheem said, "If y'all hoes ain't flossing, don't spit on her."
You ain't brushing your teeth, using mouthwash. I agree. Like, don't spit because that shit gonna stink. But
wait a minute. These stars told us to move on. I think these started either been spit on or slobbed on.
Listen, can we do like a count though? Who likes to be spitted on in their head? At least in head.
In the head?
You can't make
when you doing head. You got to spit on it.
In other words, instead of using lube, you spin on the dick instead of using lube.
Exactly.
No, bitch, don't spit on me, goddamn, with that goddamn funky. No, that gingivitis and shit, no, ma'am.
No. Gingivitis. That means they brushing their teeth then.
Bitch, they can brush their teeth, bitch, but they can still have gum problems. No, ma'am. Give me goddamn. What I need you to do is to take that motherfucking Astroglide and lube that bitch up. Do not spit on it, okay? COVID-19, bitch.
Oh,
well, that's true. In this day and time, you can't do that shit. That shit is gone now. Like, you can't spit on shit now.
However,
I'm out of this subject.
Jay,
Oh, no, I can't give you no spit now.
I mean, bitch, you like naturally wet, but our assholes don't get wet like that, bitch.
I don't know.
I
Mine
mean, if
do.
you eat it right, it gets wet, but that's me.
But the cooch get real wet, but an asshole don't have like those.
Okay. So I'm glad you mentioned it. Wait a minute.
Hold on. I want to say something to Shayla. So you mean telling me?
Here we go.
Don't pick on Shayla for having the only natural cooch.
Don't ask that
when somebody down there, and then they go, and then they, you mean telling me that don't turn you on?
Do not spit on me.
First of all, if she's being
everyone has their thing.
There's no need to spit if it's being done right.
Say that again, Nat. Say that again, Shayla. If you're eating right, it should not need extra lubrication. It should be naturally lubricated.
Okay, I have a question. Shayla. I have
every now and then.
I mean, I like to get choked too sometimes. So is that something wrong?
I'm not. If he doesn't choke you, does he love you?
I like to get choked, bitch. Don't talk on Don't talk on choking, bitch. I like.
You like if he doesn't choke you?
That's great. Being choked is fabulous. That's awesome.
First of all, these don't be acting like, bitch, as much shit you've gone through that this is killing you. Bitch, I like a light, soft asphyxiation, bitch.
No, bitch.
Show me you the mover. Show me you the man.
If you back there,
I'm show you I'm the best.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What you say, Mister6ft8?
Throw my ass across the room.
You want to be thrown?
I want to be thrown into a wall. Everything. Yes. Just rough it out.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
It up in the air. Everything.
Oh,
show me you got the mask.
Throw me, because if you throw me, bitch, I'm gonna fight. But choke me just a little bit. Don't throw me though, girl, because
I'm not against a little throwing, a little choking. Like, we can do a little 50 Shades of Grey. I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all. Like,
just a little bit. Just a little bit.
If niggas can go overboard, they're like, hold on.
Well, see, if they go overboard, bitch, they're gonna have a gun to their hand, because bitch,
exactly.
Okay, hold on. This is for play.
Let me tell you, I still got bruises on me to this day and scarring from.
If you got bruises to this day, oh girl.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so you need to call the police because you were abused.
That's assault.
We need to talk about that in therapy.
This is not the time nor the place.
Look, these start acting all bashful and shit. Bitch, he done choked out a few hoes.
Okay.
Bitch.
We all have, honey. We all did it.
From A to Z.
I haven't choked out anybody. I'm sorry.
With it, bitch, you need to choke you out, Shayla. Mouth so they stop breathing.
Have anybody else respectfully choked you out, Shayla? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Wait. Well, you need to respectfully choke somebody out then, bitch. You been choked. Choke them hoes out. Share the love.
Choke them out. They like it. Trust me, they like it.
Just sit down and don't let them up till they tap out. 1, 2, 3.
If they choke me, I'm choking them. We all having a good time.
I don't want to choke anybody. I just like to be choked.
I mean, I don't want them to stop breathing, but I want them to come to close. To stop breathing.
I just want to rap when I'm getting ready to.
I just like a good time.
Go over the hump. That'll send me over the hump.
Look, don't y'all listen to us out here in these comments, because y'all been to sit here and try some shit in y'all spouse, and tomorrow morning when we waking up, I'm not responsible.
Now, if you wake up singing tomorrow morning,
responsible for your outcomes.
I'm just saying.
We are not responsible for your outcomes. We're just
D-Star told me to shush. He said I'm telling too much of the secret, so I need to shush. I'm a hush.
Okay.
But I have a question for Shayla. I do have a question that I've always wanted to know, because
why she gotta be picked on?
So my question for Shayla is, you know how on the porn videos when the girls be acting like they be just a fire hydrant down there, and the guys be screwing them, whatever, is that piss or is it actually an orgasm?
You're talking about squirting.
Yeah, squirting.
Oh, I don't know shit about that.
There is a difference between pissing and squirting.
Well,
yes, it is.
Shooting damn football field links, okay, and they just be going.
Well, I'm not one of those girls that does that, so I wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, I need to. Well, who knows about that? Because
Is it possible?
That's an honest question. Like,
Is it
are y'all
possible?
squirting or are y'all actually squirting?
Don't know, but apparently everybody we've asked don't know. So all of them hoes is pissing and calling it squirting because I have yet to meet someone who says it's a squirt.
That to me looks like piss. Because it's a popular video going around with this girl getting fucked, but they say it's squirt. Like that looks like piss. It's like she's pissing on the floor.
She might be.
I mean, I don't have a JJ, so I can't speak to it. However, it looks like it's like
on Twitter. There's this popular video that goes around.
So, do you think them hoes is pissing and claiming like they squirting?
I think porn is a production, and they can pretend to do a whole lot of things.
You know, what does squirting feel like? What is squirting? That's the question. What is squirting?
I don't know. I'm not one of those girls. I have no idea about that.
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's so sad that you never. We pray that you have the opportunity for someone to make you.
Is that sad or is that? I don't know.
I don't need that though to let me know.
If you don't need it, girl, if you ain't never had it.
No, thank you. I'd rather not.
She still has her orgasm, so it's still.
She said, "Bitch, don't teach me. I don't want to learn."
Okay, so I'm really curious now. To those females who squirt, what does that mean? What does that feel like?
To me, it's like holy you have the gift or you don't.
Damn, T Bless said, "Poor Shayla." Lord have mercy.
Oh, so obviously,
because I'm really honestly curious now. What does that feel like? What does that look like?
Every female cannot do that. Now, if you can, that's your gift. You live in that ministry. I, however, cannot preach that word. Sorry.
Well,
there's just like
oh, wow.
Hold up. That's just like if you are taking and getting hit the right way. Sometimes you may squirt a little bit on your partner as a as a trans or a guy. You may pee a little bit.
Listen, let me just tell you something. I would like to say hello to Spilling. And secondly, I wish that I knew what it felt like to be fucked vaginally because I feel like there's a difference. Don't be hold on. I'm talking about like for real. Like I want to know what Shayla feels like, bitch. I want to know. I'm curious.
I've seen several females squirt up close and personal. I'm just saying. Okay, D-Star.
All right.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I've seen several.
So wait, he needs to explain this. I want him to explain it.
So you know what D-Star. So here's the thing, bitch. You're canceled because you know what? I'm so sick. First of all, George, I'm not drunk, bitch. I'm liberated. Let's get that clear. Let's get
that together. Explain this though.
Secondly, D-Star be on here and these assets, and I feel some kind of way about it because, bitch, I want to experience those, and I feel like he's had the opportunity to experience them, and I feel shaded a little bit.
I feel like I want D-Star to explain this. What does it look like?
I don't even want him to explain it, bitch. I want to feel it like head on. I want to know.
Oh, I can never feel it because I don't have a vagina. So like,
but bitch, it's when I want one. I want one to know.
I swear.
Hello.
What?
Go do
what you have? Hold on. What you have?
Fuck all that.
So wait a minute, hold on. This bitch gonna say y'all don't miss my interview with Jasmine. Jasmine, you better bring it all.
Jasmine, when is this interview, girl?
You better ask every goddamn question we asking right now, because this bitch is holding out.
Because D-Star wants to play, and I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna show out.
My YouTube channel is Jasmine Divine.
I know, I follow it. So whenever he comes on, I know y'all show coming up soon. I'm gonna be on that show.
He'll be here in 2 weeks.
I'm gonna be on that.
He'll be here 2 weeks.
As soon as we get off this video tonight, I'm gonna find out what it feels like, bitch, because I'm gonna put my man to the test.
What?
Tell me if you want me
Oh my
to.
God.
Because I want to know. Because he start playing now.
Okay, I have a question though. So I do have a question to go back to the men then. So, because I mean,
Excuse me.
What?
We're not just about to let this go over. All right. Didn't I tell you put Anthony comment back on the screen?
Well, hold on.
Put it back.
What comment was it?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Shay. Let me go back. He said, what he said? He said every female can, it just takes the right man and dick to pull it.
Oh, I don't know about that, honey. I don't know about that.
Every female can. It just say, I agree with Anthony. So Shayla, if you haven't, bitch, I'm sorry, you just haven't found the right man to really get
Well, Shayla, wait a minute.
Listen, but I do pray that you have the opportunity because, bitch, I want you to tell me all about it because, bitch, I don't know.
Yes. So
let me say this.
Right here that has
Wait, hold on. Let Queen Shayla speak. What's up, Shayla, baby?
Let me say this.
Uh-huh.
It takes a different type of man to pull that type of thing out of a woman. I really do and actually believe in order to have that type of sexual experience, you do have to be some type of in love with that person.
Agree.
I've never been in love with
that connection.
Okay.
You haven't ever been in love?
No, because I ain't never allowed that crap. But I'm opening up more now.
That's because, bitch, you are goddamn.
Well, Shayla, by January, when all of this is over with, I want you to give us a report because by January, I'm quite sure that a lot will have transpired. Wink, wink.
No, sir.
No assignments. You've been.
Shayla, I believe you. I feel like it takes a lot, and not every person has that ability to get you there. I agree.
That's true.
Now
you may move on.
For some of us queens, bitch, we ain't got much to motherfucking comparison. So we spinning off the very basic of things, bitch.
Wait a minute, because the same question. Wait a minute.
With us, like,
because the same question I want to ask. But the same question I want to ask for the man, because once again, I've seen videos. There's a porn star named Antonio Biaggi, I think is his name.
Bitch is the porn star. Them hoes is acting.
Well, acting or not, I've seen amateur porn and professional porn, but I've seen it to where these people be up here down in the Delta, having a good old time, and all you be seeing is the whole white stuff just coming on out as they just going on in, and they ain't even.
They put that in there.
So that's what I wanted to know. Is that real?
Can I say this?
Is it real?
When did bottom start creaming?
I mean, I never.
When did bottom start creaming? Because me being as much as I've been.
Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Because I ain't
never like fucking that Jergens lotion to me.
Speak, bitch. Speak, baby. Speak.
You put that Jergens lotion on.
Ain't nothing coming out this question posed.
Oh, hold up. Is this question posed also to the trans?
Yes.
Bitch, no.
You said men. You said men. You did not say.
Don't try it. Girl, don't try it because, bitch, we may be a many of things, bitch, but we can't make shit produce out of asshole that wasn't producing before.
I mean, I identify as trans non-binary too, so I'm just trying to figure out when does this cream start coming out?
Actually, I can't speak for anyone else. I can only speak for me. It has happened to me naturally.
Okay.
It has happened to me.
Okay. So you cream out your asshole, bitch.
You say something.
Yes. I know my body.
Okay. I respect that. I don't know how, girl, but I respect
because
it's not.
I believe it can happen, but now
it's not.
Too many porns are making it happen.
But let me say this: it's not the stupid thick stuff that they portray it to be, but it is a secretion because I've tasted it. I know what it is.
Girl, hold on, don't be clean.
I know who I am. I'm clean.
Hold on, girl. Wait a minute.
Ash should not be creaming. That is not natural. I heard they put butter in it. Not they put butter in it.
Wait, what?
You have to know your own body. You have to know your own body.
Okay, I don't have shit to say about this bitch because I don't know.
Okay, I need to go back.
I think it can become wet, but the cream part, I'd be like,
I don't agree with that. That's not true. You just never been with the right person.
Oh,
I don't agree with that. You can do it. But you have to know your own body.
Can I? Do you feel like everyone's being natural
with it? You can ask me whatever.
All these videos?
Huh?
all these videos, do you feel like they're actually being natural with it?
No, I don't feel like that because that's the snit and grin right now. But before any of this came on, I knew myself and I knew how to make myself do it.
Okay.
It's just like
I can agree with that.
because it's just like whenever you're taking and doing it, like I can come without taking and touching myself. So it's up to you knowing who you are and knowing what you're doing.
But the way they cream it, like it doesn't look like. I cream too, but it doesn't look like that. The way they cream the porn, I look like that looks like Jergens lotion. It really does. I can't.
No, it's not. I disagree with Anthony and I disagree with Raheem. It's not that. I know me. I can't speak to anyone else.
I don't agree with that. Like you can cream naturally. I do agree with that. But when we see the porn,
I need to get this question answered though real quick. Y'all hold on a second. Shayla, you see this question down here?
I see it.
Do you care to respond?
You know what? Honestly, because I'm only 28 years old, so I've never thought about that at all until now. Like now, I've opened up, but before I wasn't playing around with I didn't never want to be in love.
And there you have it.
I agree.
All exclusive.
And I feel like in your 20s, it's like, yeah.
Okay, so Anthony Brown said doctors have said when a person creams or comes from their ass, they are duped.
I don't agree with it. Like you really can. From a healthcare perspective, you can. But the way they make it seem like it is in porn, they don't show the realistic part of it. Like that's why
I think what a lot of things
in porn, I always see Jergens lotion. That's all. It's Jergens lotion. And that shit hurts. Or ask me how I know.
I've never been on the site, but I've never been on a
from what I've seen
from
Freak Twitter, which is like the norm now, and OnlyFans, it's all Jergens lotion.
Jergens? What about motherfucking what is that shit that I use? It's called I don't know, bitch. It ain't no Jergens though, bitch. It's that water soluble
So D-Star, what are you trying to say, D-Star? Because I feel like you're trying to insinuate something.
I agree with D-Star.
He agrees with me. That is facts.
D-Star by is tap right. It can give some stuff, but from what I've seen from this porn, it's all lotion.
But you have to realize that is a production. They add stuff in.
Exactly.
Well,
so I'm not. I think people look at the production and think, "Oh, I got to do this." Like, no, baby.
Well, I don't want no
lotion going in my asshole. Like, you can do it, but it's not necessarily going to look like this.
Although it may be true, I believe Jasmine wholeheartedly because she said she know her body. But at the same time, y'all have to realize everything in porn ain't real, baby.
That's right.
Amen.
Wait. So D-Star said, y'all leave this question to the pros, bitch, and let's talk about this on another live.
First off, I am a pro.
Bitch? Are you the pro? Are you the goddamn like porn star pro?
D-Star, can we bring D-Star? I want D-Star.
Like, I respect you from a hair perspective, bitch, but are you like the porn star guru?
I need him to come on because he seems like he's a pro. So I want to talk to him because I'm a pro too. So what
bitch, I'm not the porn star guru, bitch. I'm Little House on the motherfucking prairie, so I don't know. I just know my ass don't come creaming with shit unless there's an infection, bitch. That's all I know, bitch. So all y'all
I can come, but it's only been I can count on my hands how many niggas have made it. So D-Star, get on and teach these niggas because we need these niggas to know.
That's all I gotta say, bitch. Y'all hoes need some preparation H and some goddamn
I'm done.
That's it. Girl. You doing too much. It's an asshole. It ain't no pussy. It's an asshole. You doing too much.
The realness you're bringing right now.
My ass get juicy. My ass get juicy with a good old.
If you can make it juicy, but
you ain't no goddamn cream cheese shit though. I'm just saying.
Point. Can you stroke it right? Because if you can't, baby, what is this?
Now, if it gets creamy, it's because of his pre-cum, not my ass.
Whoa.
Preach.
I'm just saying, girl. That's just my experience. I'm not going to talk about your
I don't have friends in that Dollar Tree for nothing. These starting to see, you know too much. You know too much.
I think I'm supposed to be
I
lying.
want to question him.
Ain't no liquor flowing, Shayla.
I want to have a Q&A with him because he knows too much.
All right.
He knows too much. He knows too much.
Good luck with that Q&A. You ain't gonna
That's
have to get
cute.
it until you hit Jasmine line.
He knows too much. He
Ain't
thinks
no
too much.
It's true.
This went left field.
No, it ain't no left field, bitch. Because
it is what it is.
No. I want to be transparent. I was the original whore. I would fuck, and there was no reason to fucking. But these people trying to make like they're trying to make like, oh my god, you fucked and it's cute. No, bitch, you was fucking because you was a whore. I was. Don't act like it's anything more.
Say it, baby, because in my 20s, nigga, you dick. That's all you are.
Me too. In my 20s, I fucked because I wanted to.
Money and coin. That's all you are. Right now, with me, like, what the fuck?
You acting like, bitch, you got a vaginal.
What is all the disruption? What are you doing?
Calm down. Calm down.
Calm down. Calm down. My kids are listening to Kiss Pop. Calm down.
No, I'm just so. Oh my god. Go ahead, Jasmine. Go ahead.
Only thing I'm gonna say is this.
Okay, say it.
So all I'm gonna say is this. So y'all know we talk about some of everything, right? And we agree to disagree, right?
We do.
So why is it so hard when a person has a different aspect of something that's normal for them that may not be normal for you? People can't wrap their head around it. That's the same thing. Hold on, let me finish my statement. That's the same thing of why people say that they can't accept someone for being gay because they can't wrap their head around somebody else's norm. I'm not saying to anyone on the panel because all of us on the panel are joking and having a good time. I'm talking to the ignorant bitches that's in the comment section that want to say stupid stuff, and they if they was to take the time and to learn their own bodies, like I know mine, like what works for me may not work for you. So don't try to take and compare mine to you. I have my medical records. I know I'm checked out. I'm good. I'm clean. Mine is good over here. But for the evening ones in the back, that's what I'm talking about. Because we all have different perspective on what we will and will not do.
You're right.
So it's just respect.
I have to agree. You're right. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
Yeah. I'm thankful.
That ain't even her. Nah.
I mean, no, I feel like she's right. I just feel like, bitch, I never experienced no shit that she's experienced. My shit, bitch.
But can I
have never experienced what she has experienced.
Hold on. I got one more. But hold on. I respect her. Hold on. I'm 30. Baby, I'm 38 years old, and I've never had an infection. I have medical records to prove mine. So please miss me with the bullshit.
Can I say
I'm 43.
Hold on. T Blessed, who are you referring to in the comments?
It don't even matter because I'm 43.
I'm done.
Can I say this?
No.
I missed it. Who was talking?
I done missed it because I didn't see in the comments. The comments been going so fast.
But can I say this? I'm appreciative of everyone who's here, from every experience you've been from every background you've been from, because this is what life is about. It's about sharing your experience, sharing what you know, sharing each other's knowledge. So like, okay, I learned from that, and you can learn from me, and like, okay, I can take from this and
but you know what?
Experience.
But you know what? Look, nothing. Here's what I can say. I'm not saying anything negative to anyone else. But
I don't think anybody is.
Hold on. What I will say is, bitch, I've been honest about it. I'm not gonna sit on this platform and act like, oh my god, I've never received an STD, because bitch, I would be lying to you. I have, and that bitch has been curable, and she's been resolved. Okay, she's been resolved. Okay. But that's real talk. That's
That's
real.
real talk.
There's some hoes on here who has not have that resolution.
And it's
But I still have a
judgment.
question. I
Like
still have a
you've been
question,
through it,
though.
you learned through it,
Wait
and like
a minute,
you
hold on. What's your question, Mrs. What's your question?
I'm still trying to figure out who is the ignorant bitch in the comments.
Oh no.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
No,
It don't
I'm
matter.
just saying I need because no,
I don't know nothing about that. That's
the reason why I asked that. I only asked the question. I only asked the question because of the fact that I just wanted to see and be known that I respect everybody as far as.
But let me let me resolve that for you. Let me resolve that for you. It doesn't matter, bitch. If you've had chlamydia, if you had gonorrhea, if you had anything that's been curable, bitch, it includes you. Okay, that shit is curable. Okay, it's curable. And I'm not gonna act like I'm not gonna sit on this platform.
It's not like adjustment. It's it's not a judgment zone here. Like that's an experience for you.
Man, fuck that. Because if you fucking hoes with no condom, bitch, you don't cost some shit. Maddie done said that shit. If you fuck hoes consistently with no condom, you don't cost some shit. Okay? It's just that simple.
Don't be ashamed of it. Like
fuck it. It's reality. That all my shit has been curable. Okay? But I was a hoe before. And I've been through some things, okay, with motherfuckers who I trusted in a relationship.
Well, Maddie always say you never get it from a stranger. You always get it from your husband.
Say it again. Say it one more time, Shayla.
Ain't that the truth?
Say it one more time.
You never get it from your stranger. You get it from your husband.
Boom. And that's it. And that's it. Everybody experience is different.
All right, well, moving right along.
Okay, girl, move on.
Moving right along. So with that being said, to circle back around, when it comes to as far as what people prefer, what pleases them, whatever, as far as what a person as a whole, as far as how they feel what works for them may not work for nobody else. I feel like that's what makes the world go round. That's what makes the world diverse. And that's the whole, as far as idea of the platform, is that there's a broad range of opinions, a broad range of things that everybody's saying has. So, where one thing may not work for the other, it may work for this person. It just is what it is. Just like with me, I don't believe in spit. Just because of the fact that I'm just not that kind of person. That just is what it is. So when it all comes back to it, it's just all a matter of what you like and what you don't like. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. That's it. Damn, it's quiet.
I didn't get into
That's why.
Say what?
I done got into some things over here.
Because some hoes act like they ain't never got shit, and I have a problem with that, bitch, because hoes have. That's it.
I'm just saying, when you come to somebody's live, and regardless of everybody that's watching, everybody on the panel, we all know each other one way or the other, and we all mess with each other because we're all rotating on each other's platforms one way or the other. It's a form of respect. We all respect each other, but whenever, and I'm not even going to get into the pettiness because I'm feeling really petty right now, so I'm really feeling like I want to go there, but I'm not even going to go there because I'm not messing with the whole mouth. But this is what's pissing me off about this situation.
Okay,
I can't tell one person how they've experienced. I can only tell you by me.
Okay.
So don't take what I'm saying about what's happened to me like it's just this kiki ha ha and laugh little game.
Right.
And that's what's pissing me off about the whole situation. And Shayla, yeah, in the private chat, you hit the nail on the head because that straight pissed me off. So
I mean, wait,
gonna go there.
Hold on. When you say Shayla, what you said in private chat, what is that?
Yes.
Well, Savon, you can see private chat.
Ask me a question. Yeah, she asked
mean,
me a
I can
question.
see it, but bitch, them other hoes don't see it.
No,
They don't
she
need
just asked me
to.
something that was with us. So
Okay,
We're
so
gonna
I'm
keep
not
it.
even
We're gonna
gonna.
keep it right there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving from there. But you know, it was from everybody's own personal. Uh, I can't even. I lost my train of thought. It's from everybody's point of view on what they're saying on. It's just like I can't tell you what turns you on or what turns you off. So how can you tell me what I'm saying is wrong? And I mean, I got my paperwork to prove that I'm clean. You know what I mean? But
Right.
I have nothing to say and prove to anyone.
Definitely, as
Just saying.
nobody should.
Right. Nobody should be able to prove
So for
anything.
me, I'm done with it. I'm moving on. We good. We 10-10. Because I'll be damned if I'm finna let nobody take and come and mess up my groove.
Definitely.
Girl,
Amen.
I really don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
So,
Yes,
Was
ho.
this somebody
I mean,
that
no. I'm not trying to be shady. I don't know what that means, and I'm trying to because I fuck with all y'all. I don't know what that means.
And
It
we
has
love you
nothing.
too, baby.
It has
But
Okay,
nothing.
girl,
what we
it's
saying
done.
is we gonna leave it right where it's at.
Okay, we'll leave
It
it there.
don't need no more attention.
We'll leave it there.
Put that where back there.
Okay.
so speaking of back there,
Savon, turn your head to this
I
camera
mean,
right
see,
now.
I'm just trying to. I live a clean, free life. I
speaking
mean,
of speaking,
I'm just
know?
being real because people watching this shit is real life. I know hoes with HIV and everything. This is real life. So I'm not fucking around with it.
so
I'm
speaking
not trying to
Yeah,
fit
and it's
I
anybody.
don't feel like it depends on
honestly,
status though. It just depends on like what you know and how you
but
move.
it
All
has.
right, girl. I'm
It has.
good. I'm
You
good. The
learn,
hamburger
you
help
learn.
was cute. The hamburger help was cute. I'm good, girl. We good.
But it
I
has
don't think there
nothing to
should
do
be
with
any
what you're
judgment
saying,
in it.
baby. I'm.
You can't judge. Like
It's
you have
nothing to
to
do
judge.
with what you're saying, baby.
I respect you guys. I love you guys. You know that. So I'm good.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with you. Nothing at all. I
We
promise you,
love
it
you
has nothing
too,
to do with you.
sugar.
look, George Runch, I don't think they want
No,
to see my
Jasmine, I
face
don't
about
want you to feel like. I hope there's no one who's offending you, but because we all love you, I appreciate
We
you.
good. We good. I promise you, we
Yes,
good.
Savon, I give you a titty bounce.
Robbie, I'm drinking Kool-Aid, bitch. That's what I'm drinking. It don't matter. I'm drinking Kool-Aid. It doesn't matter.
Like I've
look.
learned so much from all of you. Like it's such a blessing that I can even be here.
So Lee Ann, is that how you pronounce your name? Because I'm good at screwing up names.
Leanne, Leander, Lee, whatever.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure I don't screw your name up because I hate screwing people's names up. So I need to get it right. So, because I don't know, like, did you how did you come across my page? Is what I want to know. Like, how
I
did you
actually
find
came
me?
across all of you all through Madison, T.S. Madison.
Okay.
Like,
All right. So
watching
that's what I
her,
was thinking. I wasn't for sure.
morning shows and the court shows. So I actually came to you all through Jasmine because I used to watch Jasmine a lot on T.S. Madison. Used to be you are in T.S. Madison a lot.
Yes, get out there, sis.
I love Jasmine. Like she is so just like the shit. So I started watching Jasmine channel. And that's how I came across Savon and Mr. C and Shay. Like, oh my God, these people are so great. Like, I just love all of you. Like, you all just express yourselves in such a true manner. I love how your friendship is. I love how you just contribute to the overall community. And I just appreciate it because I've been going through my own thing of finding like my own stuff within the community. And because for me, I identify as trans but non-binary. So it's like, okay, I'm really trying to find myself, but just coming across you all, just how you express yourself so freely, whether you be connected to your community or not, it's such a rewarding and freeing experience. And you all are truly making such a huge difference. Like,
well, I'm glad that you came in to be with us, and I'm glad that my light is shining for someone because that was my purpose is to take and make sure that my light is shining for someone.
And that's and I'm glad that you been able to come across all of us. As you can see, we all have very, as far as unique personalities. I feel like that we all have something that I always feel like when they say opposite energy attract, I feel like this is a perfect example because we all come from different backgrounds and different walks of life.
Exactly.
And it's like I said, for me, it's just been something that this is more therapeutic for me than anything because I'm able to connect with people, like-minded people that we have different experiences, and there's something where I may not know that I can learn from somebody, and vice versa. Like when I first met Jasmine, excuse me, on Teacher's Live. And it's like now, look at Jasmine's got her own platform, and she's
Jasmine
doing,
is doing
and
phenomenal. Like
yeah,
I'm
it's
so
phenomenal, and
excited to see how Jasmine grows
yeah,
because she's gonna grow. It's gonna
very,
happen.
very, very phenomenal. And the same goes to Savon. I went back and
All
watched
of
a lot
them,
of
like
Savon's old
all of you
videos.
all, really, like all of you all are so needed within our community. No matter how you identify, no matter how you display yourselves, it's so important within our community. And I thank you all for sharing yourselves because it's not easy in this era. It's not.
Right. And Lee said, "What is your social media?" I'm not Lee. I'm sorry. D Star said, "What is your social media?"
All social media. I am the Great Alexander. So DAGR8. Let me see. Can I type it?
Yeah, you might decide because like I said, I'm bad at finding people and looking up people. But while you typing it, since everybody want me to sing lead into a song, then girl, I saying go ahead.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, you may not lead us in anything.
Look, don't be saying coming from my vocals.
Hey,
Just because you over there with that Nita Baker vibrato, don't mean you got to sing come over here for my Whitney.
baby, you are fine. I promise you, I have nothing to do with you. It's all good.
All right, type it in.
I promise. Mm-hmm. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. I promise.
I'll
But
be back,
I just
y'all.
want to. I hope I didn't offend anybody or try to come because I know
No,
I love all
not,
of you. Like you all are just phenomenal.
not at all. So let me tell you, because this is my channel, and
Mhm.
I am a person of I am a person I consider myself to be neutral. And Savon, if you can hear me, I got you muted because your conversation was on my live feed and I didn't want your business out there in the street and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I got
Girl,
you on mute.
I don't give a whole. I don't give a fuck about all them things.
I
Thank you,
good.
thank you,
We
though.
good.
I appreciate you.
I just I love y'all. I love y'all. We see each other. With that being said, let me just sit here and say this. At the end of the day, Mister6ft8 is a person of love and peace. And that's what I'm all about. Regardless of whatever negativity is out there, I always try to promote and keep the vibe positive. That's why I always try to make people laugh and keep it going to whatever. I try to look past all of the other foolishness because at the end of the day, if you focus on the negativity, you can never get to the positivity. So with that being said,
It's
I am
true.
grateful that you all came on my live tonight. Like I'm grateful for that. Like it truly means a lot to me because of the fact that, like I said, this helps me. And I know it helps a lot of other people that I've been able to reach out there who may not, have had people to relate to or somebody that they can say, oh, well, I feel like I'm alone in this. I'm quite sure that people out here in the comments even have taken something from each one of us and been like, damn, you know what? I never really thought about it like that. So I respect the fact, that, hey, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm just glad that, we are all able to come on the platform. I'm glad that this show, has been able to, as far as take a mind of its own, as far as, take on its own thing. And even with Shayla, even though Shayla don't really do as far as like the whole platform thing, but the fact that she supports us, like that means a lot because, coming from the heterosexual community, that's something that you don't see often is, with
Yes.
support. So,
Yeah.
that's something that's greatly like appreciated. So, I'm very thankful. I will say that, looks like we have been on here for 3 hours and 18 minutes. Who else is trying to come in the live? Hold on, y'all. Who else is in these live down here? Oh, Anthony. Um, being that we've been on here for 3 hours and 18 minutes, I am going to wrap it up here. Only because of the fact that I'm about to take my behind the bed. Anthony.
After you done brought Anthony on the screen, he all laid in the bed. Who are you waiting on?
With you?
Nobody. I was moderator all night. I was with y'all. I was moderating.
Oh, you was moderating. That's right.
I want to just come on and show my face and tell everybody hello. Hey Lee, welcome to the family.
Thank you for welcoming me. I love all of you. Like, you all are so great, and I appreciate all of you and the individuality you all bring. Truly.
Thank you, sisters, Savon, Jazz, niece, Shayla, little brother, Mister6ft8.
6'8" in the house.
Yes.
All
right, y'all. I got to go because I got my man calling me. I got to go.
Yeah, I know your man calling. Shantae got
I love y'all.
I love you.
Love you too.
You take care of yourself.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm trying to write down your thing, Lee. So
It's a Z after the X. I'm sorry, I wrote it wrong. Because
Z after the X.
That name. So it's a Z after the X. I wrote it in again.
Okay. Z after the X. Okay. So Z after the X. Okay.
Again.
All right.
So that's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can find me there. And if you just type my name, Leon Alexander, on YouTube, you can find me there too.
On the same thing?
Yep, Leon Alexander. Yep.
Okay.
Actual name.
Cool. Anthony, do you have any enlightenment you would like to share with the world? You have any questions you want to ask?
Not really. I really enjoyed the show, but since you had a full panel, that's why I didn't really jump on. So I said I'll just do my part and show my support, and I'll moderate. I don't want to just be a spectator. You know what I'm saying? I always want to have my hand in there, helping one way or another. And I was going to say, before we end tonight, after Lee signs off or you log off or whatever, if the four of us could stay on, Savon, Jazz, 6 foot, and myself, so we could just have a little small, intimate powwow after the show is in.
Okay, we can do that. We can definitely do that. And I'm gonna actually, Lee, I'm gonna add you on my IG when I get off of here. Once I figure out how to get this stuff shut down, because, honey, y'all, I got this stuff bootleg. I got it all connected.
Sure.
Some kind of weird kind of way. So, yeah, I'm like, yeah, y'all have to bear with me. It's all good though. But I do thank y'all for coming on here tonight once again. Thank y'all in the comments. Thank you to those that donated to the Cash App and all of that stuff. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Silent, for coming on. Thank you, D-Star. Thank you.
D-Star was looking like a whole. D-Star was looking like a whole snack tonight.
Look, D-Star being all incognito, but it's all good. You know, my girl Jasmine got it on lock. I'll be tuning in to get that exclusive interview because, he ain't wanting to come on this live and stuff and get his little thing or whatever. But it's cute, D-Star. I got you. I feel you. It's all good. It's all love. It's cute. I'm playing with him. I talk to D-Star all the time off of here. But yes, but I just thank you. And thank you, like I said, thank you to you, Lee, because of the fact that, like I said, I didn't even know that you, as far as subscribed to me. So when you, came on, because a lot of people, they'll go down in the comments, but they won't actually come on the actual live feed. So I did appreciate the fact that you came on the live feed, because a lot of people don't never come on. I'm like, y'all come on. I
usually don't, but I love all of you individually. Like, you all are just so... You're doing so much for the community moving it forward.
Right.
And please continue to do what you're doing. It is making a difference. It really is.
Yes, it is.
It really is. All of you, Jasmine, Siobhan, Mr. C, Anthony, all of you, D, Zyla, you're all making a difference in the community. Continue to do what you're doing, please.
Thank you.
So if all hearts and minds are clear, I'm going to sign off here now.
May the
Savon,
may the
Jasmine, you
Lord
have anything
watch
you want to
while
say?
we have between me
Let the church say amen.
and thee, one for
Amen.
another. And Jesus, no, I'm just joking.
Amen. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna end the broadcast, and like I said, y'all be safe out there and take care of one another. And I will I will get with y'all once I figure out how to shut this down safely so that it stays on my live. And then if I have to send y'all a link or whatever, I will. Good
All you
night,
have to do
y'all.
is just hit the end broadcast.
Hit the end broadcast, and when I hit the end broadcast, would it still record like anything else?
No, we'll still be here.
Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm fixing to sign off. I love y'all. Thank y'all
Love
so
y'all
much.
too.
All right.